Let go, if you keep screaming, I'll knock you out. What do you want to become? Take you to that Sankanit, I'm sure he's still here. No, if you do this, I'm finished. Then tell me, how do you know about my plans? Fine, I'll tell you. What exactly do you want to know? Somehow I found out with the retention of that conversation. I spread divine intuition, but did not notice anyone around. Of course, I just overheard. Yes, I'm not lying to you. I actually managed to eavesdrop. It's not possible. You're just a practitioner of the dashing. How did you hide from the divine sense of wind and cloud? I have my own tricks. I, madam, am my own comrade. Can't I have protective artifacts? Oh, a creditable artifact. She let it slip. If you promise not to take it, I'll show it. I'm just curious. Okay. So take a closer look. Disappeared. You haven't reached the level of Shinyu yet, therefore, you cannot use divine intuition and do not understand how amazing this artifact is, but I'm telling the truth. I hid from that old couple. I was able to pass by my divine sense, because the place where the voice comes from, unfortunately, the divine sense simply passes through. She is not there at all. This protective artifact is definitely not that simple. Hide it. Never show it to strangers. Of course, I'm not stupid. It's okay. They don't know you from the side. Let's get back to the interrogation. What did you hear then? Perhaps most of it, yes. And how long would it take you to understand from this? I know you want to get to the peak of the holy healer. I also know that you really are my great cousin. At the very beginning of our conversation, you said that there was a way to get there. Is that true? Of course. But I won't tell you anything yet. You have conditions. Please state them. Don't let my brother catch me. That's my condition. Yang ran away from home. Dong Tsinhan probably ended up in the Valley of the Physician King for this reason alone. Even though I am her relative. This is the Dong family's personal matter. Should I take part in this? Oh brother, Duba is so stuffy and boring. I just wanted to take a walk. I'll be back in a few days. Please don't tell them. If you don't swear to me, I'll tell everyone that you're the son of the Yang family. And then we'll see what happens to you. What a hassle. Should I tell Dong Tsinhan that you were here, heartless, and I hate you? Vile brother, yes, that's saying it. If you don't interfere, I'll fulfill your request. Okay. Then let me write a letter to your older brother. Yes, we have said so. I promise that I will be obedient. The Dong family's Palul shop. She ran away. How could this happen? You all grew up eating the hump in the rain. She ran away so terribly. What are you standing there for? You are useless. Quickly, spare me and search. If you don't reach the young lady, you don't have to come back, young Buster. Fighting in the distance is not prohibited. The young lady is in danger. It's not worth it without a peacemaker. Maybe after some time she will return on her own. I'm afraid she might leave the valley. She doesn't clearly understand how the world works. Having experienced the misfortune, she forgot about it. She ran away again. I'm still driving a young master for myself. This is what I owe. Greetings, young master. I have ordered a letter to be given to you. A letter? Have we really found the young lady? Looks like she's gone Kenka. If so, we don't have to worry. I want to rent a room next door. Please move me in there. I'll just sleep. As you wish. Broad is so caring. So this girl had me wrapped around her little finger. Yes, that's true. If about the personality, I know, they gave the kings a doctor. There will be problems, more than enough. Okay, don't let you hurt my sister. Okay, hey, what are you making fur coats for? Oops. The bogeyman is poison. You're going on a journey with the young lady. You can go play. I won't accompany you today. Don't you want to go to that place anymore? Scary Inn? What? We can finally go to the Pixawhite Healer. So, do you want to go with this lady? Let's go. City in the Valley of the Kings of Medicine. Tutu are you? Oh, look, there is a place ahead where everyone gathers in the melting village of Hibiki. Entrance to the territory of the Hibiki. These people have some kind of badges. This means they are about Hibiki. Right. Tadam. Oh, Hibik is of the middle general class. What are you thinking? Just wait. What happens next will determine whether you get to that place or not. If I'm not mistaken, All these people came from different places. Did you come here to become a student? Of course, a great master rarely takes on students, and this is my only chance. That's why I ran away from home. Hey, you won't tell your brother. Scary January. I just want to know how this relates to my goal. Hidden Cloud Peak is not far from your goal. If you get there really. If I get to Hidden Cloud Peak, I can get to St. Healer Peak. In the end, only 2 hills separate them, but I didn't write anything off. Habiki, even if you don't know about him, you still have a chance to become a disciple of the great master Silo. Only the inclinations are important. Scarecrow January. Since I'm helping you, please don't tell my brother, okay? Are you sure you can show yourself? Of course I can. It was not for nothing that I diligently prepared for this date. I only doubt that you will succeed too. I didn't think that Dong Qingyang would propose such a plan, although it is quite good. There are still doubts. After all, chemistry is alien to me. How can I just become a disciple of the great master Sailu? Well, one way or another, with her I have a much better chance than just going to the Chemists Conference. It's finally starting. This CITZ from the Delina of the Physician King. He is only 35 years old, but he has already become a chemist of the highest heavenly class. He is the most brilliant student of his generation. They say he could be the next Lord of Delina. Poem. Gentlemen, I am Sensta. I will be recruiting students of the great master Silo. The smell of wild herbs began to fill the air. The test is very simple. These pills were created by Uncle Silo. Anyone who wants to become a disciple of the hidden ordinary peak must take one of them and completely eliminate its effect. If you pass, you will pass the test. You can begin. Here it is, the famous test of an alchemist from Master Silo. Yet I can find out that this was hacked. They contain poison. Although the pills are poisonous, they are not fatal. But if you are too weak to eliminate the poison they contain, your illness will last from 3 to 5 months. Let me clarify. Me too, please. Oh, please remove the effect completely. The food contained in the pills, Mr. from Silo, is so dangerous. What? No, he's just not ready yet. He is the same, but he was badly hurt. It's hot. My body is burning. I'm burning. It seems that the food of the twisted pilial Siofushion was the same. However, the effect of them is different. It certainly is impressive. Expert. However, it does not disgrace the place. In just 30 seconds, the first group of chemists, who accepted the food twisted pill, suffered a complete defeat. Those who climbed onto the stage one after another were poisoned and fell unconscious and disgraced. Not one could pass the tests of the Fork Mastercio. I'm not happy. I don't believe developed Idiardadardan abilities can be selected with just one twisted food pilule. I demand to be taken to the hidden cloud peak. I want to speak personally with the great master of Saif. Please give me a chance. Master, Paint, take away. I am the great master of Saif. I am worthy of being asked to wear your mantle. Please, I beg you. They went crazy. You just don't understand how highly alchemists value the great master of Saif. Look at that guy. Even though he's acting outrageously, and it's a shame that no one makes fun of him. Looks like it. For us alchemists, the great master Saif, the supreme being, and for the sake of worshipping him one can eat bitter food, and even throw away self-respect. Are you sure you want to get up and eat some pilule? Certainly, many young men have gathered here. I think many of them will be happy to see it. The young lady of the Dong family strips naked. A great topic for dinner conversation. This will not happen, however. If you release this publicly, I will pass gas. Enough. Don't say that. You're trying to scare me into giving back the Sibarata. But, even after seeing all this so far, I wanted tea. Or why it took so long to prepare? How can I do this? It's easy to give up and go home, but if everything happens as you said, please kill me. This is too much. Where does so much persistence come from? They came. The alchemist emerged from the earthly class. Is this really what you're hearing? You are the Pitonic of the Ivan family. He came too. If anyone can really pass the test, it's him. Great Master Shala. Alchemists are a large family. Finally we'll see something interesting. That's it. Another Middle Earth class alchemist from the Chang family. Look. This is an average Earth-class alchemist, the Sin family's Baladi talent. After you, Brother Van, among us, you have reached the High Winter class, and you, of course, must be the first. Thank you very much. Alchemist of the Vishivo Zimni class, right? If he is not talented enough, I'm pressing Uncle Sial's epileptic. I can handle even him. Talpeza held her breath. Having entered the Shile, they tried to examine everything. their zeal was stronger than when they were waiting for their turn. Look, even Changshin's level was enough that he's already on the edge. The test continued, and even adopt families, who became famous in the study of alchemy, problems arose. After some time, there was only one consciousness left on the stage of Vancy Gen. 2 out of 3 without creation. The last one left. If even Vancy Shanies can pass this test, then the rest will hardly be able to do it either. Brother Vand, I'm fine. Brother Tsin, may I know my result? Roval, may I ask then how to pass this test? In fact, you were one step away from victory, but unfortunately, at the very end the cleansing couldn't cope. Thanks for the explanation, eldest. Time passed. After Wangjin left the stage, no one dared to step forward because he didn't want to be disgraced. Dead silence filled the surrounding area. Sometimes a person may regret that he did not take a risk and did not take a step into the abyss towards your desire. Then should we go up? Certainly if fine. And this girl is brave. Miss, please. Rest assured, I will look after you. After 10 minutes, hey, this is quite good. She lasted so long. How does it do that when she's clearly another chemistry genius? Perhaps even stronger than Jenny's Van. I know her. This young lady is her Dawn. Dongqingyan. What's wrong with me? Did I fail? Great, amazing, finally, at least someone managed to pass Uncle Silo's tests. Pass, young lady, the elder just said that you have passed the tests of the great master. Is it true? Congratulations, Mississippi, the test has been passed. You are not the only student, Uncle Freshina. From now on I will call you Blasha. Yes, Senior. Greetings, Senior Chin Jr. You are too polite. Uncle Ciala accepts you as a student, and this is a blessing for the Valley of the Physician King. Having passed the tests of Uncle Cialo, you became a student of the Valley, and if you don't have any issues that need to be settled, you can come with me to the Valley of the Physician King. If you have anything you want to report, please do so now. I'm the same, sort of naturally, but Kuzan cannot follow me. The elder, the fearsome John, would also like to try. Scarecrow. The bogeyman protected me when I was still a child. That's why, if he wants to try, then we can be in any case. I sawed my uncle's saber for a long time. What did he achieve with the magi? Well, he's not actually an alchemist. Not an alchemist. If he never studied alchemy, then why is he even trying? He considers alchemy to be something mediocre. The Valley of the Physician King is not a place where a person can go to and whose heart there is no. Instead of alchemy, I can recognize him. Did the ancestor of Silo claim that people who do not have experience, can't I take part in the test? Really, Uncle Ciala never said anything like that. However, the path of chemistry is not understood by the botanist. You are thinking about joining it a bit late. If you don't want to devote your life to alchemy, you don't belong here. As far as I know, when the great master Silo first discovered alchemy, he was 26 years old. I'm only 17, almost 10 years younger. Oh, damn it. Who do you think you are? How dare you compare yourself to the great master Silo? The great master was a genius. The Poslity was not without Sabi. Born to be an alchemist. So even if he started studying alchemy at 45 years old, nothing would have changed. And you think that you are in such conditions? You dare what? Enough. Your words are not without truth. Uncle didn't demand anything, so that the participants were already alchemists. Can you really try? Go take a pill. This guy keeps on acting and is disgraced. But the boy is not just that. An ordinary person would not be able to reach the level of a genuine at that age. If he focuses on the path of alchemy, then he will have many achievements in the future. And the usual horror movie is so populated, the Dong family is in power. Thanks to the golden skeleton, I'm not afraid of poisoning. Naturally, yang energy helped transform the effect of the pill into a medicinal one. Just a little bit more and I will completely cleanse her and pass the tests. The remains of the taxi condensed in the form of a corrosive gas and came up to the throat. I can't hold them back any longer. How can a regular scarecrow go this far? And why is the cleansing so fast? Uncle Sayo personally told me that if he finds even one receiver, then you will be completely satisfied. And now that Dong Xinyan has passed the test, the second person may also make it in time. Won't the old uncle be happy? If several receivers appear in our hidden cloud peak, it is not difficult to imagine what kind of enlightenment awaits him. Mind, it's not really a failure. No, this is weird. This is the situation. This is my first time encountering them. The effect of this cleansing is not suitable for everything that Uncle Sayo Described the young man's abilities go beyond all the master's standards. Did he manage to do the senior value? Well, he did it, even though he doesn't have as much ability as you, he still passed. What, did it pass? Well, how is it? He's a frog scarecrow, how could he compare to Misden? The senior price must be this brat just stinks of your ass, Verta, senior Tsen. This bastard has never done alchemy before. How completely unprepared an alchemist could pass the tests of the great master Sio. I am Uncle Sio's dear friend. Nobody, I repeat, no one can avoid poisoning, even expert Shinyu, without the required level of alchemy. He will not be able to cope with the poison. If you are not satisfied, you can also try. He definitely lived. Otherwise he healed. I'm all for it as easy as Paye Globtsi, who do not believe in obvious things, but maybe someone else can handle it. End of test. Junior, do you want to go to Hidden Cloud Peak now? First, I would like to talk to my brother. Okay, I'll go with you. After saying goodbye, we will head to the Hidden Cloud Peak. The store was sawed, the families have done. Oh, I was able to pass the exam and become a student of the great master alchemist Zio, although the young lady may seem too spoiled, and she made great progress in the alchemy of childhood itself. To become a disciple of Master Zio Fushin. Such an opportunity does not arise every time. Our family will only strengthen its influence by removing the king healer. The beginning had been made, and if the Dun itself does not want to break ties with the Valley of the King of Medicine, we'll have to wait until Jan's death. Wise words, they are already here. The young lady and young Master Yang are accompanied by another person there. Must be a valley manager. Let's go and meet them. Brother, I succeeded. It was so important, but you didn't even consult me. Greetings, senior value, young Master Doom. Your younger sister passed the tests and became the apprentice of the Valley King of Medicine, Uncle Sio's student, and even though she's still part of your family, you can't hit her anymore. Alchemy, an outstanding calling. Do you understand the difference between intelligence and Kalakai Lemich? What if you damaged her head with your gift? Moreover, you just called me elder, and Jan is now my youngest. So she became your eldest. How dare you raise your hand against your elder? How can you not understand such simple things? However, I don't think that the young master is an ill-mannered person. I think he understood everything. Please, Junior, get all your business done quickly. I'll wait outside. Okay, so what? Should I call you big dude now? About Dad, I'll let him know. I don't believe he will stop you. Dad will definitely be proud of the lady. Once you find yourself in the valley, be careful. Whatever happens, don't even think about getting involved. I have a sense of proportion. We'll go bye-bye. Holy Lake Peak, Valley of the King presenter, Hidden Cloud Peak. Woo. Death is the same for the old days, right? Having become students, he removed the uncles of the younger and younger ones. Stopped being older. Let's go. That's a From what I see, chemists are quite specific people. Each of them looked at ordinary passers-by in the city with their own eyes. Senior, how many people are on Hidden Cloud Peak? I heard it's quite prosperous. Contrary to all the rumors you may have heard in the valley, our peak is a secluded place. There is only our master, Uncle Siova, on it now, except for us and a couple of ordinary rumors that are looking after Uncle. No one lives there. But why? And Daiji Malchemiai's master did not marry, and before that no students arrived, but suddenly he decided to find a successor. The result was today's test. But why did the great master suddenly change his mind? Well, I dare not speculate about Uncle Sio's thoughts, and then it would be better to ask him himself. What do you think? Today's test merely pointed out the obvious. It seems that Sio Ushin realized that his life was coming to an end. Towards the end. We are here. Wow, there are so many spiritual flowers growing at the top and herbs, and no one is bothering them anymore. Who will shine the light? Anyone who dares to rob the valley will quickly lose their head. Wait here. Senior, we want to go too. What are you doing there? We have been in the valley for a long time, but we have only seen the pre-mowing tree from far away. Well, now we are here. Well, that's right, all this time we've been doing nothing but pastigalize the secret of Alhibi, master from Siev, and never caught. We ask you, senior target, you were right. Okay, but you must keep quiet. Uncle Xiao doesn't like it when people break the rules. The silence of his house. Yes, these guys look so happy. Even Sensa doesn't hide his smiles. It seems that this Siev Ushin is revered much more than I imagined. Yes, we are. Tell Uncle Xiao that I have brought people, which he is waiting for. There are two of them. Yes, they were able to pass the tests. The younger generation welcomes the older ones. You can take me away, Auntie and Siang. And this is Auntie Lan. No need to worry, feel right at home. From now on, you will live here. When we first came to Hidden Cloud Peak, but it was about the same as I told you, but almost 30 years have already passed, almost 30 years old, but they don't look over 50 at MMM, yes, Uncle. Now Uncle is occupying Salchemy, but news from the valley we've already reached it, so the four of you can go have a safe journey back. Well then, with your permission. At the very peak of this mountain, only we lived for a long time. Point three of us, finally a new face will appear. Come on, we'll help you get settled in the www. Wait this, everything is fancy, pill of failures, without pills, veins. It's all useless. What a rich, healing aroma. And the shape is perfect. Apparently, this is a pill of heavenly class or even higher. A master, two disciples you were waiting for. Here. Yes, it hurts. Not bad. You are very good too, but you have too thick, deadly aura. Put your hands in and let me take a look. You falsified the results of my test. The wisdom of our ancestors is impressive. He didn't fake it. Trasnikianu took a poisonous pill in front of everyone, and then he exhaled a black mist. How could he fake the result? I'm not saying his abilities aren't high enough. They are probably higher than yours. However, he deliberately retained the black fog in his body. It seems to me that he just didn't want to attract unnecessary attention. AAA. But how did the traitor know this? I developed the test. How could I not know about all its details and subtleties? And I personally tried the pill that I prepared for the test. The main effect of this poisonous pill is as follows. She tests the purity of the true chi of the subject. You have a practicing technique based only the yang energy. That is why your true chi was so fine and you were able to possess. No wonder, master. Then if my family strictly indicated which path study alchemy, and I would not be able to pass exam. Many people make mistakes on the path of alchemy. You can't be perfect at anything, master. Wouldn't it be better than to find a child with suitable abilities, train him from a young age, since youth? I can't wait that long. Or are you a chemister? What? Nothing serious. I will still live, but I'm afraid that in this life I won't be able to achieve the mysterious class, and I don't know what is beyond the border from what was told. In this regard, I want to educate the alchemist into a spiritual person. Class, which will someday tear apart this world. Please, Predoxy, forgive me. The reason I came to Hidden Cloud the Peak is not at all in the desire to study alchemy. My goal is the pinnacle of martial arts. I'm afraid that if I study alchemy, it will only become a distraction. Me, who said that an alchemist cannot reach the pinnacle of martial arts? Make yourself comfortable. You are safe here. Since this is the will of the master, you have nothing to worry about. You can stay. Yes. Thank you. The next day. Good morning, master. Good morning, master. These couple of days I haven't taught you anything, but I've been watching. It takes time to understand the true nature of people, but I, either unfortunately or fortunately, have lived through a lot years and have seen many people. January, unlike many spoiled ladies born great families, you have a kind heart. If you follow my mantle with us, I believe that in the future you will not commit an act that will discredit Yumi's name. But if you have a desire, I will accept you as a student. I'm ready, master, and you are a completely different matter. Although you are young, you have experienced a lot and suffered a lot. You would grow up meeting someone your own age. A strong will help you forge the sword of truth. And this can only be done for a few lifetimes, although your methods are merciless. You do not flog those who kill. For fun. Even if you have a little talent, Ian, I will not insist that you become my student, master, and you pass my test. This means that our meeting with you is not without will. So I'll let you stay hidden for a while. Cloud Peak with Yang, but I will teach you differently. Thank you, Elder Silo. This is a copy of a special secret art. Take both and study them, but remember that you can only practice it for an hour a day. Yes. A month later, you should take a break from meditation. The master has assigned you both a task. The task is what we have to do. The master wants you to collect some herbs. Wow, it turned out to be quite easy to carry out this task, but there's one catch. The age of the herbs being collected must be quite considerable. To be more precise, the horse is 30 years old. Auntie Sin said that 10 stems would be enough. Iron Bone Herbs brother, we are missing one more. I'm afraid there are none left in our covered Cloud Peak. It's probably worth looking elsewhere. You mean Saint Physician's Peak? The peak of the Holy Doctor was a forbidden zone. given to the king healer. Students were not allowed to go to the top 3,000 meters, but the area below this boundary was accessible. We should split up. Mind, be careful. Fine. I checked the area with my divine sense and didn't notice anyone. Well, even so, there should be a combat expert holding the peak, there is no doubt about it. Old man, can you check the situation? If there is an expert sheet there, I will not have to rush to escape. Is there really no other option? I have been trying on Hidden Cloud Peak for over a month, but he never found out what secret he was supposed to be looking for. Whose student are you? What peak? Don't you know that no one is allowed to cross the border? 3,000 meters. Who is your master? Didn't he tell you what the consequences would be if you got close to the peak of the holy healer? Greetings, Senior. I am a disciple of Hidden Cloud Peak. Today I was sent to collect herbs. Great master of Silo, are you the one who got to the Hidden Cloud Peak a month ago? Yes, I was just looking for herbs and wandering around. I got too close. I hope so. Eldest, can you forgive me? If it had been another student in your place, you would have been killed. If they were there, they would obviously have been punished. But since you have recently arrived in the valley, I will show you for the first time. I'll forgive you. Don't repeat this mistake. Malachi understands. The peak of the Holy Doctor is indeed guarded by a military expert with fierce ENYU. So what should I do now? Hey, I found this iron bone grass stalk first. Why don't you take your hand off him? Senyang, the younger one must be joking. This is a grass from the valley itself. If we follow your logic, sister, then all the herbs are here. That must be ours. After all, we have been living here since childhood. Who's the youngest here? I am a student of Varikov Master Styo. You better call me Elder. What's happened? Do you really want to rip off what belongs to you, nephews, your aunt, you, my dear, were just lucky enough to pass the tests. Varikova Mastershaw. From then on from his student. If Varikova Mastershaw gave me a satisfied one pill, I would have passed the test too. Talking is useless. Pass me these herbs, otherwise I will tell the master that you have offended me and refuse respect your elders. Well, what do you choose? Dear Elder. If you became a student of the Sparkling Cloud Peak, you need to be more knowledgeable about magic and naturally, the eldest is looking for the iron bone herb. That's all true. Well, no more queen worshippers, not so much grass iron bone. I wonder how much the respected elder found. I need 10 but only have 2 stems so far. Oh, what a coincidence. We have collected something, and it is enough to satisfy the respected older. So are you ready to give them to me? Naturally, it is impossible to give them away, but I'm ready to put them on the line to settle the jealousy. If the elder wins, I will give not only the grass to the iron bones, but also other herbs, so that they could collect them in time. Well, what will the eldest say? I want to compete. I'll keep you company. Scarecrow. January. Hey, you want to compete, don't you? This is him, another guy who managed to pass the test. The great master of Silo. He is also a disciple of Hidden Cloud Peak, and you mock a defenseless girl. This only proves your weakness. Why don't you compete with me? Well, since you ask, shall I show you what I can do? Wait a minute, you just said that you were betting on the Contra and the Iron Bones. That's right, the bet still stands. That's great, you can unite. What? Then let's compete. So weak, but they poured so much. Damn it to you, how dare you hit us? Where did you grab it? What nonsense, what other blow? Let's go from the horror. January. Stop embarrassing us already. Naglet, I will tell you about this Erek at the Master Silo. He will punish you severely. What do I care anyway? Isn't that what they wanted? Why do they whine if they themselves are to blame for their weakness? Let's go already. Why would we run away? Trovatsi, useful bones for fines. We didn't rob them. We beat them fairly. Shut up already. You're disgracing us. Hidden Normal Peak. Why did you do this, stupid brother? When chemists say they want to trade blows, they mean a chemical competition. Both sides take the same materials and then create pills from them. Here's who created more pills in a short time. Top class wins. It's not like that. I was not told about this. How was I supposed to know? All chemists know this. Luckily you weren't drinking too much and no one was hurt. If you had injured them, the consequences would have been very serious. Naturally, martial practices that follow the path, internal development of only walking muscles, which only in knowing that there was a fight. Now it's clear why Tatroetsia was so excited when I agreed to accept their challenge. I looked like I was there. Yet it was fun though. That smell. The master is going to create pills. Help you? Yes. What is required of me? Nothing specifically right now. In fact, we are preparing medicinal baths for you. They are boiling with themselves at night. but soon everything will be ready. Are they for us? Yes, last month, Elder Shaw collected herbs needed for these vans, and yesterday you collected the rest, and for me too. Certainly once you become Master Zhao's disciple, you also become part of this peak. Thank you. Okay, the temperature is right. Forward. What now? To Atesian, practice the secret art that Elder Shao gave you. He designed it specifically to make you full of the effect of this medicinal bath. Fine, this set of exercises is useless for the Simian. In addition, medicinal herbs are used to create this healing bath, quite rare. Well, this is the pain that occurs from the penetration of healing water. Into every open pore of the body. Hurt. Buckwheat. It's good that it hurts. January you must be patient. Elder Shao said that pain, my dear, is a healing bath and are like cruel torture. The pain only gets worse. It penetrates into Diana's world's internal organs. It's like a million ants are crawling inside your body, tirelessly that are burying me. An hour later. It seems that Elder Shao will not give in to you. You both did well. Here's another one. Ancien, the remaining powers of the healing bath should go to the young one. Gentleman, you should take care of her herbs. This medicine created by Elder Shao is too strong, therefore, a practitioner can use it only once a life. If the young lady tries to accept him again, and her measure Diana may not be able to withstand, you don't have to worry. In fact, Elder Shao has a good opinion of you. It's just that the path you're taking is different from the path most people take. Alchemists, I wonder what effect a medicinal bath has. According to Elder Shao, the bath strengthens Diana's practice, so that later he could accumulate it more easily. Nuances. This has to do with alchemy. Of course it does. The Elder Shao only realized this in recent years. Enlightenment came to him too late. After all, alchemists are the same combat experts, they also need clean yuan, that's why he created it. Such a test point. One day, Elder Shao said that if he had receiver, first of all he will teach him the fundamentals. Truth, you shouldn't study alchemy until you reach the level of Sheni Yud. It may not be entirely correct, but it is the law. The path of alchemy that Elder Shao discovered, not studying alchemy until you reach the level of Xingyu, right? It is no wonder that Elder Shao as Bindong Qimian did not teach alchemy, but only practiced it. Its developments. If you are determined to learn alchemy, Elder Shao, I would gladly teach you. I appreciate Elder Zhao's sapotu, but unfortunately, this is not the path I chose. It's clear. Oh yeah, I heard you trade blows yesterday. With Master Duan's time studies. Is it true? Yes, it's true. But then I didn't know what exchange meant to them. Blows. Now there are rumors that one of the students who came hidden cloud peak disguised imposter. I gave Elder Shao trouble. No, you didn't give birth to them, but someone came this morning. And complained. The main thing to remember is that something like this should not happen again. Otherwise problems will arise. Of course, the next day. Wow, dude, look at this. So many people. Why are there so many strangers in the distance? In a few days, a meeting of alchemists will begin. Have you met any chemists? Although outsiders are usually not allowed into the distance, however, it is inextricably linked with all the great forces of peace. Therefore, every time a meeting of such a kind is held, many practitioners visit elders living at the peaks. This time, all the peaks are quite busy, except for the forbidden peak of the holy healer and ours hidden in the cloud peaks. Yes, this place will always be within reach. Oh, surely, if the master opened the doors to all outsiders, they would have come here immediately. Most likely the rest of the peaks would be empty, then we would quickly relieve the fatigue of the Telon. Can we cope with such an influx of guests? Ahaha. It looks like Hidden Cloud Peak is calm again today. Master Elder sat down. Master, did something good happen? Ho, a friend from a distant country is coming to visit me. Of course I'm happy. I thought the master didn't like being visited. On the side, but now I think I was wrong. It depends on who is visiting me. Of course, I will not welcome those who want for me to do something, but the guest who is due to arrive soon is a special one. Guest. Village Elder, this time I also came to ask you for something. You won't drive me away, will you? This is from the voice. He is not familiar. Who is this? How can I drive you away? This old man will owe you his life. What kind of indecent look is that? Him. Brother, man, who am I late for? Sluggish. Master. Brother, man, I'm not feeling well. This is the case when enemies meet on narrow paths. What the hell are you doing here? Peace with Kemikishka, the whole year passed, and all my dear student did was that she practiced in drag. I thought I was the only one and wanted to break the ice, going to a conference of chemists. How could I have known that I would meet this young man here? So that's it. Hey, stop looking at each other like that. You're confusing everyone. Do you know each other? Guardian, Mayan, sisterhood, younger. The oldest before sewing. A visit from afar comes to you. Do you want me to stand here all day? Please, brother Mang, come in and let's talk. My dear student, just look at this pathetic bastard. His lightness of expression is simply amazing. Wherever he goes, he is accompanied by beauties. You must take a close look at his true nature. Yes, this old man, talk later. First of all, we need to properly receive our guests. She's still such a child. Brother, who is this girl? Just a sister from the heavenly vault. Yes, it really just a school sister. Hey, where are you going? You think I don't see what's going on? I'm not a child anymore. I was so surprised when I saw the old man. And everything is nothing here. I met a chemist who was about to take place. I am aware that the celestial pavilion will also take part. However, my eldest has a special body type. Of the young alchemist is no match for her. She won't take first place at this conference with me. If, of course, he takes part in it. Ladsy. So it's thousands. Strasia, please come in. What brings you to the valley? The master said that the best alchemist in the world lives here. He brought me here to ask him for advice. Yes, the elder is certainly an expert in alchemy. How did you end up here? Haven't you been to the mountain of emptiness? It's a long story, and here I want to do something. What are you planning? I can help you. I don't want to hide my plans from my sister. However, I can faintly sense the divine intuition, and in the corner this is a house. Old man, it's not her buns that's catching her eye. I want to get to the peak of the holy doctor and see the rod measure of distractions. Brother, some things just have to be lived through. Even if you want to prevent this, you won't be able to. I understand that opinion matters to their relationship. Junior, do you want to go? I have to get there too. And you, the master said that there is a deep truth hidden there, perhaps the essence of the life experience of the great master alchemy. That's why he wants me to study it. I don't know if the elders here will satisfy my request. If you are the one speaking, then the elder may agree with you. Great. Little one, what are you doing here? My sister, precious young lady, family. The Dawn family, someone from the family had already arrived in the heavenly command. Someone came to the command. It was her older brother. So you were young Mrs. Dawn. No need for politeness. There are no strangers here. And you, my daughter-in-law. No, I'm not your daughter-in law. You've got me confused with someone else. Time will tell. Point. It seems that the master gave me advice. I'll go. Wait a minute. She left. Wrong. It shouldn't be like this. What do you think anyway? Your long-awaited departure. You should have been more affectionate. Whisper sweet words of love to each other. Create directly from the master. And then, after. So it was you. Honest interrupted. Will it break? Brother, I was wrong. Next time you're alone I won't bother you. What a restless little thing. Hey, brother Sev, this an idea and a tiresta for you. How exactly can you help me? Of course I know. It's all because of my late non-wizards. Here's just one request. Is honest too uncomfortable? No uncomfortable. However, it all depends on whether she is talented enough. If she is glory, then even if I allow her to visit, if you don't take medication, it will be a waste of time. Can my student be famous? If she can't, then whoever can sure. I am confident not only in myself, but also in her. If you don't believe me, I wish you'd experience it yourself. Fine. And I am also very curious. Chuan, yes, the elder of the Showa wants to test the warriors of Kelchimi. Show them the pit. Update something very disappointing. Eat. Hey, Jan. Be quiet, and don't be a nuisance. The old man must not notice us. I know. Just a quick glance and that's it. Point A. It turns out that she is a very talented alchemist. When will you calm down? You look great. Please chat, and a beauty too. This is a young lady. Oh, well then, brother Siad, I am a student of the method to obtain a gene that appears all at once for 100 years. She is so good, not the least bit surprised. What do you say? Her basic skills and theoretical knowledge are solid. Like a Goret, she has a lot of ideas that even I don't have. Not surprising, but theories are one thing. Ignorance of theory is not always better than practice, brother Xiao. If my student doesn't convince you, I'll change my last name. And I will call you Father. A point ha 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 point ha ha point ha ha point. So what is the highest grade of pills created you? A mysterious class, not a 6-stage 1.aaa. Don't walk the mysterious class. Sinzid, it would be better for the student of the valley to go to the king's healer already 35. But he deprived the chemist class of everything. Can such kinnies exist in our world? What success have you had in this? I only got it once and it was pretty difficult. Oh, this is quite reasonable. And what about the heavenly class? How much bad luck? Not alone. What? Not one. No luck. Impossible. Even I am a person who practices alibi for more than a dozen years. I can't promise 100% success. No, nothing can be understood. If you doubt, try it and you will understand. Well, how is it? Let's go. This is what you have here, the collection of my entire life. Only in the process of studying Al-Habiyah, I was able to collect so many valuable spiritual plants. Still, many years have passed. To breed, you can use any ingredients to create self-radiation pill, and I'll take a look at your skills, find out we came to help. These are the materials for creating a midlife pill 2 classes. Are you really that confident? Yes, fine, then give it to my daughter. Take any tripod you like, kill a lot of them. It's not worth it. Here's how wow medicine can be created in any way possible. It is possible. Vein pill, please. Uncle, look. Oh, old woman, don't spoil the vein pill. Why are you shaking so much over the drop? You don't know anything, you old fool. This is a real vein pill. I'm not sleeping, master. What is this pill? Vein pill, one of the highest achievements under powerful alchemist. These lines on the surface with native regions in our body. In other words, a vein pill, a medicine for the meridians. There is a big difference between a veinless pill and a pill with veins. The vein pill absorbs the energy of the sky and the earth, so it is several times more effective than conventional drugs. Moreover, it does not lose its power even after years. I have been studying alchemy for many years. Recently I have been focusing on the earth class. I never created the vein pill. As for the sky class, I have never given a guide. Success and none. When you create a heavenly class pill, how much from them comes vein pills? I'll just answer approximately 5-6%. This is a cloud pill. Did the legend get the cloud pill? That is it worth it to take a pill for veins? You must be lacking strength. You can create a cloud pill if you break through. Up to the level of Shenu. Everybody out. I have something to discuss with Brother Meng. Yes, dream. How dare you think about doing combat students' money. If I had handed over some ungrateful person, I would not be at alley. Wouldn't save anything in horror. But that makes sense. You will not pass alchemy. Whose will you teach her? Keeping precious jade to yourself is an empty waste of money. After one from above, it will be better if she bows to me as a master. Since I can't, you will teach her. Did I understand correctly? I can pass on her experience throughout my life. With my guidance, she will be able to become an alchemist. Mysterious class in the short 6. Your mysterious eye is for weaklings, and you look down on me. So what is your decision? I still qualify. If you agree to take her to that place. Brother Tomini speaks of the world of medicine pond, the peak of the holy doctor, the most important spiritual sanctuary valleys of the physician king. This peak is located the rod of the world of medicines. Opening the door to the world of medicines was not cheap. It was necessary to bring the statue of the holy doctor Alotsa so that he would reveal deep secrets and allow us to visit. I want to achieve enlightenment. The quality of the created pills is mainly of 4 classes: ordinary, earthly, heavenly, and mysterious. The higher the grade of the created pill, the longer it is stored energy collected in it. Brother Band, you probably don't know what you're worth. Open the entrance to the world of medicines. Even if I am one of the most revered alchemists in the valley of the physician king, I have no opportunity. Open it several times a year. That is why the opportunity to get there is especially valuable. It is not for nothing that this place has such a high reputation. As I said earlier, opening the passage to the rod requires a huge amount of resources. That is why they can only use it better. And from the best, and these are only those who belong to the valley of the physician king. If you are on the side, you only have one chance to get there. Participation in the meeting of the Hibikovs. Aren't you doing a task for us? Well, if you, bro, can't help us with this, no problem. After all, my talent, dear student, it's just dawn. Okay, so be it. Well, it's just this once, and only for her. In short, everything will be in 2 days. Hadash hada. Do you promise? I give you my word. 2 days later, the time has come. I hope that the brother is confident in his word and carries it out. I sing the way for the student to the brood. Yes, be careful. We'll go baby. Come here. I don't know if I was lucky with my life partner's bar. Still, you are trying to play on two fronts. Besides, my dear student sees you as someone more than just your school brother. Do you even think about feelings with Wu Yan? Let's not beat around the bush. Guardian man, you are afraid that I am trying to please your dear student. Yes, baby. January I saw you. So, you won't be so insatiable anymore. A beast, isn't it? Chan, young and innocent, I can easily deceive her. To deceive, of course. I'm not talking about you. I just don't want her to get hurt. Besides, with Yu Yan they are without a favorite. They dream of many of his shields, but also the only one. It's you who is thinking about someone. Your bowl is already full. You won't be so pressed that you'll look for a second one. Guardian man, I have just one question. Yes. Do you want the eldest to get married and have children, or so that she spends her whole life in clothes? How can I desire clothing? And to us, my precious student. Of course, I hope she lives a happy life. I live a full life. So who do you think deserves to be loved? Dear elder, nobody deserves it. My student is not a frittata anymore. Yes. He has not yet given birth to a child worthy of her. What about Wu Yan? She can be compared to the older one. The baby with the yaya is really incredible. Well, she's still not my child's equal, even if I beat them. And if the treasure cave is not without that heritage, she got it. What then? Yeah, she got it. Yes, and if that is the case, then, if so, then she will have unlimited success, just like Chanya. I understand that this young man is getting on his nerves. I just admitted that there was a die with Yu Yan, at least the same as the vat. If you can be with Wu Yan, then why can't you be with Chan? Foo. How can I give away the bowl if I have already eaten from it? I am in love. I must be bold and decisive, otherwise, the elder's heart will only hurt more. Pathetic brat. I gave the hall something and was a bastard and an impudent person. Damn it, make peace. Why did I settle in the sky 100 billion and began to face such trouble? Bastard, pathetic boy. If the chat is sad for you, I will kill your entire family. A day later. Old man. To the news. Well, how is it? That's quite a serious defense. Within a radius of 300 meters from the pond. 4 experts are standing in front of the cars, and the wind patrols more than 10 scary J's to 1. Did you manage to find out anything else? This old man was researching the passage in old age. But I didn't find anything else. It seems there is a good hidden spiritual array at the bottom in which I can't open. What is this spiritual array? Master, let me show you directly with divine inspiration miracles. This is a spiritual array. This spiritual array is very similar to what is depicted in the 5th page of the entry book. There is some connection between them. Most likely the spiritual array depicted in black. The book is the key to the array that is hidden above. Not a pond, but a distraction. Looks like I'll have to go there myself. But how can I bypass such protection? Young master, I heard the guards whispering that the defenses would be weakened when it starts. I met the Kivix. In the distance of the king there are not so many doctors, and I met noisy Kivniks. Many horrors will descend from the voice of the holy healer. To keep order, only 2 Shinyu experts will remain. This is the best moment. 2 experts Shinyu. It's easier to say than to do. We have a great chance. I'll divert attention to myself and there the owner will do what he owes. I'll lie low and wait for the moment when you'll have time. However, there is a problem. I'm not sure I can distract all the guards. That's why Dabdishat assistant. At this time, it was officially considered that the Kivix met open the work of a true master. Wow, the flow of people never stops. Brothers, let your worthless students stay away from fall down. What? Well baby, I'm not my student. Tomorrow is the last and most stressful day. Haviki, after a long wait and careful planning of everything me actions, it's time to start implementing my plans. There is a restricted area ahead. Now, it's good that Dansa Jan had this concealing presense and nephritis, otherwise I would have no idea how to get here. Old man, it's your turn. Yes sir. Invasion. Demon. Great. What are you so upset about? How are things? We lost him with the demon ran too fast and it was strange, but he seemed to have no life force. What are you doing here? I heard some movement and went to check. I didn't expect to find just a rabbit. I said possible diversion, and a better things for you, eat. What the hell is going On, where did that demon come from? Yes, this place must be located on one pond, myriad of medicines, and the mysterious spiritual mastiff must hide it from strangers, even the strongest would not be able to penetrate here. It is not surprising that over several millennia, further on the king the healer never revealed the mystery of the pond. The root of the mystery lay in this place. Well, this liquid has a strong medicinal aroma, sweet. Burn the third level of the sphere, breakthrough, you need to calm down. Oh, strange, when the Nornula was almost close to one, I didn't find all those pills that alchemists sacrificed to read medicines. Could it be that the liquid in this accumulation of energy of all pills? Interesting, how will he react? Then on the king of the healer, if he suddenly learns that the 1,000-year efforts of the alchemists fell fruitful in the hands of others. But I have no enmity towards the king and the healer, this time I just followed this mystical Black Book. I have no plans to deprive them of their most precious heritage. Ever since the Black Book came into my hands, 2 or 3 years have already passed, and although I know that it is made of a huge spiritual stone, I never used its main function, spiritual stone, material for storing things, allowing you to create a separate space. The column has existed for 1,000 years, and all this time, they gave the king a healer, sacrificed a huge amount of pills to the pond there. Energy accumulated in the well, and this, the liquid at the bottom of the well is turbid. Of course, it is the most concentrated, and here there are at least another 300 liters, just a little more of the remainder is liquid and completely solidified, and turned into cream. Oh, finally finished. Well, how could there be such a coincidence? This place has definitely been around for tens of hundreds of years. The lure for this 1,000-year-old vault is the partner of the holy physician. If the alchemists wanted to get to him, they had to pay back with a lot of pills. When the pills fell into the pond, they gave both energy and essence to the well. To collect so much liquid, it took thousands of bets. It's not for nothing that this place is a restricted area. And the property of the entire Valley of the King of Medicine. Was this really a setup by the creator of the Black Kriega? I have so many questions. Damn it. And so breathe, strange messages suddenly rushed into my head. The true path of chemistry. I want to walk only on the path of martial arts. Alchemy will only slow me down. Sister clearly needs this knowledge. However, studying and memorizing all this information is very exhausting. On the spiritual array, feeling not long without a valley. I spent so much energy and resources on this, so that my soul does not weaken, and I hear so many telechemical letters, although I didn't want to touch alchemy, yet now I am right in her abode. It is worth trying to unravel the mystery of the statue of the holy healer. Rumor has it that the holy healer left his legacy here. It was such a common rumor, that even the men of the village know the rest of the holy healer. Apparently, it was not unfounded. There must be secrets hidden in the statue of the holy healer. In fact, they are the true path of alchemy. It's time to go. There is no formation activating the exit here. If I want to get out, I'm afraid I'll have to throw it out. The octopus turn is a measure of distractions. Well, isn't that too much of a stretch, that I myself will surrender to the guardians of the holy healer's peak? There is no other way out. They reached the valley of the King Chivital. Well, who would dare? I hope I'm safe now. The valley has changed so much. AAA, but this additive was a bit of a joke. 5th level of Gen D1 Slave Seal, Hidden Cloud Peak. Where did this old man come from? He's a fucking Selenium. So who was he anyway? Your mother. Doesn't this mean that Hidden Cloud Peak is guarded by this old man? Master. I finally came back. What was shaking here? Yesterday, the Valley of Queen Chivital was unexpectedly attacked by an evil kingdom. Ash gray clouds. Judging by the quick threatening actions, they had been planning this for quite some time. Wounding and killing experts from various militia forces guarding the valley, they headed towards the 12 peaks and captured many disciples and alchemists. New arrivals are given this distinction. A gray cloud. This is the largest country, which has become home to a huge number of practitioners walking the path of the demon. It looks like they planned this attack carefully. As we understand, their goal is not only destruction. They gave it to King Chivital, but because of this he captured the chemists. How good it is that the master was nearby, otherwise, Hidden Cloud Peak and everyone who lived on it would have suffered. That's how it is. Oh, what the hell? Forward, take it, how dare you, watch out, unfortunately, that's enough for me. Of all of us, only one Fushin is in the Shinyu realm, but he spent his whole life doing one thing, alchemy. Even if this person was at the 5th level of Shinyu, he had the power to kill all of us. That's it, Fushin. Don't resist if you don't want to convince, and I just want to invite you to our Holy Land. There's no need to complicate things. Huh? What delightful beauties. Unfortunately, I have important business today, so I'll enjoy it with you next time. Huh? Come with me, let's go away. I don't have time to mess around with you, Lavushka. Don't think that you are going once you have come. Ha. Auntie is cheeks, daughter is cheeks. So they are combat experts, and both are in the Shinyu realm. So that's why Master Sivo remains so calm. Back, ha. Stop him, ha. Lord Dima has turned around. You will not defeat the enemy, rather, submit to my malice. From the kingdom of ash gray clouds, then, by God, you will stay alive. Lorn demons, the physician kings Delina suffered significant losses. The attack of the evil kingdom of the ash gray clouds on Dalinar resulted in the kidnapping of hundreds of students and 3 elders. During the day, 8 great families sent their experts to discuss contour meters. I met with chemists. Master Sivo, what do you have to tell us? Lorn Demonov is back. What? Lorn demons, the evil kingdom was a vast region where the experts and cultivators of the Devav path lived, yes, so huge that it was divided into 6 regions. Each was ruled by one of the 6 great demon kings. Above the 6 great demon kings stood only the supreme demon Lorn. Becoming a demon Lorn wasn't easy, but each of the 6 kings possessed great power. Each one surpassed any top expert of the 8 great families. It was 100 years ago in the evil kingdom of the volume 50 Lorn demons. His incomprehensible powers and techniques allowed him to reign and kill crowds of people. Ultimately, the experts of the 8 great families united and went on a crusade, killing Lorn the demon. Many experts from the 8 great families died in that war. It took them almost hundreds of years to heal their wounds. After hundreds of years, a new demon lord has appeared. This is really bad, right? Are you leaving tomorrow? By the way, this is for you. My goal has been achieved. It's time for me to return to the heavenly vault. Let me tell you about the alchemist's path before I go, and don't forget to tell Elder Sayo about it. No matter how old he is, he will faint partly upon learning these secrets. Good. There's no need to be sad. We'll see each other soon. I'll be waiting. The next day, I know you came to the valley for completely different reasons, but since fate has brought you to a hidden cloud peak, you are now a part of him too. If you want to come back, you are welcome. Yes, Jan, train with your heart. Once you step into the realm of Genuine, you must take care of the purity of your energy to strengthen the foundations of development. Thank you, cousin. I will try. Point 7. Now later Heavenly commanded, take, what else? Jan, Kai, what happened to the commander? Where did all this commotion come from? Asked the sect master and elder. Welcome back. What happened here? A lot of things. Let's go. I'll tell you everything. Are you already at level 3 of Genuine? Yeah, you are growing up so fast. You've also already broken through to the 8th level of Genuine. My secret art of the ice heart depends a lot on the state of mind. Over the past few years, our strength has increased significantly. We are heading towards the head of the heavenly command. The master has ordered that we bring you to him immediately. As soon as you return, did something happen to him? The chief is seriously injured. What? Who did this? Master's power, Lintan, Shuayad. It was no less than that of the keeper of Mangwu, who has the power to hurt him, the master's second disciple. What? Well, is it him? Not, yes. But he managed to escape from the river, the ringing dragon, and somehow brought the demonic secret art to unprecedented heights. During the air confrontation, all of Shinyu's experts and our master fought. Ultimately, our forces suffered significant losses. If it weren't for the master's desperate resistance, the entire pavilion would have been gone long ago. 4th Elder Zhou Fei was killed on the spot. The remaining elders were wounded. Countless students died. Come in. The head is waiting for you. Fine, uncle. What is the state of the sect master? I'm not the one who's cheated. I'm afraid he will soon. Internal organs are damaged and countless bones are broken. His life force is fading and his blood power is at its limit. Uncle, please leave us. Fine. I don't know if the master of the Cremeriad of medicines will save him, but now all hope lies with him. After all, it consists of the healing essence of millions of pills purified over thousands of years. It worked. Great. The cream from the pond measured the effect of the medicine. Oh, master, there is a chance for this recovery, and now it is necessary to gradually accumulate energy. I heard the Yankee is back. He's behind that door. Why are you here? and not at home with the master. Brother Yang said that he needed to talk to the master alone. Stop beating around the bush, master without creation. How can they talk? Icing. Do you want to beat the boss to recovery? What are you doing? Second brother, I have a similar question for you. First elder. What are you doing? Don't you see what this pathetic bastard is doing? Do you just want to watch him kill the top boss? Hitch, boy, how dare you? Contain your anger ahead just like you. I ask for everything, leave us alone. Senkai, yes, we obey great master. You're back fine, how good. Fortunately, you are not in any danger. What wonderful palu did you give the master? I didn't give anything. The headman's body became so weak that no battle medicine would help him. She would only kill the turnover. It's possible that the Yankee just gave him something. What could he do, even if he had amazing strength? Where could I find a pail that could bring a nearly dead person back to life? Very strange. Blova woke up. And that's good. Why rack your brains over how and why this happened? We just need to wait until the leader recovers, and then ask him. There is no point in guessing now. That's right. The second brother is the manager. Well, I'll get back to treatment. A few days later. Okay, I don't remember what I'm going to tell you now. Fine. I won't ask what medicine you gave me. As well as where you got it from now on. Say that I returned from the other world of my own free will, which I could not take away. Leave me as an unfinished business. You have nothing to do with this. The student understands. Aglova wants to protect me from the attacks of the sneaky elders. Great master, thank you for giving me this space bag too. Once I gave it to you. How dare I take it back? I don't need him anymore. He's yours now, but if you really don't use it anymore, you can pass it on to someone else. This is my gift to you, great master. Yours is early and nothing serious. I've already regained my strength. In some ways, I even became stronger than before, but the demonic cyborg has not yet completely left your bodies. I know. I think the miracle medicine you gave me will help destroy the demonic Sei and break through to a new level. The head of the pavilion is at the peak of the Shenyu level. A breakthrough means entering a new area. If he can really cross this barrier, the disaster will turn into a blessing in disguise. Congratulations, great master. Yes, well done. Patripavda. I locked him in the stream, the mocking dragon, but, after 10 years he became incredibly strong. I'm not his equal, a great master. Is it true that your second sketic left the stream of the mocking dragon? Logai faced with an incredible opportunity. He regained his strength, and by using the demonic development technique, he became even stronger. This second student turned out to be damn lucky. Not only did he escape from the torrent of the mocking dragon, but also became the demon lord of the evil kingdom. Ashes on the gray clouds. What? So he's the new demon lord. You met him? I personally haven't seen him. Since days ago, the physician King's Delina suffered a serious attack from the evil kingdom. I heard that this was an order to him. What is the current situation? Quickly tell me. That day, if you speak the truth, I'm afraid he managed to escape from the stream of the mocking dragon 6 months ago or even earlier. He just doesn't dare attack Pavilion yet. Things are bad. What do you mean? If the outside world finds out that a new demon lord has been born in Pavilion, then this place will no longer be peaceful. Go to Suyana. A year has passed. Take away 2 hangers. What to talk about? I need to retire for a few days. Yes, I am the face of the demonic sect. My strength is simply worthless. There is something strange going on between us and Swain. Our relationship has become so devoid of the art of joyful unity. In essence, these relationships were built only on paired development. There was a ski contact based on emotions. It is simply absent. What are you thinking about? I want your body. It's already yours, but more than that, I want to win your heart. Well then, let's practice. I've been waiting for you all this time. The second stage is the art of joyful unity, unity of feelings. True connection. Take this. This is the spatial bag of Pavilion's head. It contains several liters of liquid, a measure of medicine and 2 bottles of cream. Don't forget to take advantage of these benefits. Fine. I need to go somewhere. You are sure? I'm cutting off my strength. Don't worry. I don't need help. The lured demons awakened. This led to such changes in the streams of the beating dragon. If nothing is done, Pavilion students will suffer. I'm like in the rayon. Did you feel anything after absorbing this demonic chi? The servant didn't find anything special? The only thing I can answer is that the further you go, the more demonic that Sei pays off, and she's not the same as before. Not the same. Oh yeah, clean it up, make it thicker, make it blacker. Previously, there was a certain energy that suppressed the demonic force, possibly the young master, the yang energy that you were absorbing here and suppressing these demonic chi. But now it is weakening. You are right, the non-existent yang energy is much weaker than when I practiced here. According to Su Yan, the monster Shinseem disappeared immediately after encountering big troubles in the heavenly pavilion. Most likely he was hiding somewhere. This spiritual plant loves to feed on energy and non-yang, and the stream of the mocking dragon is the only place where it could go. Found it. Ideas here. Don't be afraid, I will take you to a new home. It's completely safe. There, and no one will bother you. You refuse. If you listen, then every 10 days I will give you a place about Damery from drugs. I'll put everything in one place. I want to. Do you want to go down? Yes. There must be some secret hidden in the depths of the stream. The writhing dragon. I am protected by the spirit of the old man and the golden skeleton. They can easily deal with the demonic chi that has enveloped this place. Badly. As soon as I got close to the thick demonic fog of Sy, we began to tear the soul apart. The body seemed to be flying apart into pieces. Thousands of needles pierced my brain, and I heard it in my ears. Namali, we are terrible. Cracks and screams. The owner of the Vyatka. So, and the souls in this place are almost the same as the one with which I became the White Dalsov. Think on the mountain of emptiness. Could have been in a white house on a mountain of emptiness, but, fortunately I still have the lotto that warms my soul. Do you know anything about spiritual techniques? Which one should I use to protect my soul? I know. Why did you never mention them? I have extremely negative combat techniques and that smoke with bushes. The young owner was always against anything like this. You have defensive techniques, you could say that, but if you practice here, you won't need harsh techniques. The clear demonic purpose of this place is ideal for their acquisition. Enough chatter. Quickly teach me the name of this technique. Yes. Do you want this technique that can protect the soul? It is called the spiritual palace. Those who want to practice this technique. We need to reach intelligent beings, torture them, and then kill them only after they have survived the fear. Don't tell me. I mean, I do. The souls of these people can be used to create a spiritual palace, collecting souls of practitioners. A millibyrant was created in shame, Pyrrhic, insult. The souls that were redecorated were from the early hardening of the bricks for this labyrinth, and the more the failure was, the stronger the labyrinth was. The spiritual palace can be used not only for defense, but also for attack. What do you mean? Leslie uses spiritual energy to attack the enemy. His divine slightly falls into the labyrinth, and will no longer be able to find a way out. I agree. The hatred hidden in the spiritual palace will exhaust him. This technique is really good. Moreover, with its help I can strengthen my soul. It only remains to understand how best to use the divine little bit of it to catch the evil souls. A month later. The beginning has been made. At a depth of 600 meters, now this evil aura will not be able to harm my soul. The spiritual palace lives up to its name. The fortress literally stands to protect your soul. At a depth of 900 meters, thanks to this technique, I can now embrace the divine a little bit of it in 20 kilometers. I am happy to be the boss. Ideal spiritual technique. Straight ahead with a precise demonic target. This is also a source of yang energy. Besides this, I feel that there are quite a few sources here with the demonic purpose of Jan Trey. But where did so many plants come from in this godforsaken place? Evil spiritual raft, they really do grow here. It's not surprising that your Buster's second man lived here for so long. I was also interested in what he ate here for 10 years. Dead man, he exudes incredibly powerful Jan energy, and maybe a whisper would go to her. This collar is made of yang energy. For some reason it seems to me that this source of yang energy is already familiar to me. Exactly. No wonder there was so much yang energy in the writhing dragon stream. Even back in the days when I was developing here myself, I was guided by this Oshidi. The demonic odor that flowed was actually coming from the body of this man. I know him. Who he is. What could this be? The demon lord who was beheaded by the founder of my sect several centuries ago, several hundred years ago. Even after centuries, the raft of the demonic lord did not decompose. Probably, when he was alive, his strength was equal to boy. Could it be? This is probably where the second student spent the last 10 years. Here he meditated and, of course, left traces. In other words, the master's second disciple was to receive the dead demon lord's strong legacy. Or to realize something important, which allowed him to regain his strength, and after 10 years, escape from Esurma.by driving him into the stream of the writhing dragon. The sect master gave him a great opportunity. Master, can you remove the demonic lord's neck certificate? Naturally, that neck brace and Lessel will come in handy here, and for me, the yang energy that emanates from him will undoubtedly help. But even if I don't agree, how will that affect you? If the young master can remove the artifact, the old Sloga will try to occupy the demon lord's body. Do you want to dine on his soul? No. His soul has long since been destroyed. Is there a body left? So if my soul takes possession of it, it will not be considered a grave. Are you so sure that you will succeed? There is such a thing. In life, he was also a demonic bloodlord. So his aura is similar to the aura of the old slogan, and it will be easy for me to control his body, but it is not so easy to displace awareness or to occupy the body. The human body is then placed in a container with certain characteristics that can accommodate a certain soul. So it is difficult for another soul to survive in such a container. So why, when you first saw me, did you immediately try to take over my body? It was necessary. I was sealed there for many years. I just woke up and already met the owner, but even if you didn't resist, there was a high chance that I would fail. What would be the consequences? If I absorbed your soul and gained control of your body, I would live for 2 weeks at best, until your body rots. During this time, I would become a free soul wandering the earth. It doesn't matter whether I successfully captured the soul or not. I can't live long without a suitable container, and therefore it is necessary to look for a suitable vessel. So this human body meets its requirements. Yes, the old demon will be able to take control of his body and will be able to help the young master better than now. Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. At first I thought that working on such a powerful artifact would be labor-intensive, and I even prepared to stay here for 2 months, but as it turned out, I was able to clean it up so easily. Now it all depends on you, old man. I can't help him. He must master his body with his own strength. Sep, the ceiling girl. It is possible that this treasure was created specifically to combat the demands, and it will come in handy for me. I want to. It's my fault. Well, how is it? I can't help anything, master. How is it? I almost internally. First I need to absorb all the demonic color. What is there in the gorge? Otherwise this body will not demonstrate significant power. What about time? The process will be quite slow, at least several months. Too long. I can't wait for you here. Good. The master has his business to do. When the old rumor is finished, he will find you. Heavenly Pavilion. Something is too quiet in the heavenly vault. Where have the people gone? Many prefer to go. They may get caught in the crossfire when the world knows that Lord Zemanov has escaped from the stream. The rest obeyed the master's order and decided to disperse immediately. It looks like the boss just doesn't want to get the others involved. There are about 100 people left in the pavilion. These are its most important members and loyal disciples of the sect. No matter how hard the master tried to persuade them, they refused to leave the sect and swore that they were ready to accept death along with the heavenly dominion. A large sect is now on the brink of destruction. By the way, how are things with the bloody gang in the beret house? After the events in the village, both sects began to accept Shah martyrs into their ranks, and that's why I'm not surprised. During these days, no one visited the pavilion to meet me and express their illness. But at the same time I'll ask about you. Where will we go when the sector collapses? If it comes to that, you and I, the Keeper of Menem and the Little Elder, will be able to hide on the hidden cloud peak, far from the King of the Handover. I haven't spoken to a younger woman for a long time. I'm not into this yet. You must do everything possible. The youngest is all pure and innocent. Besides, she is incredibly beautiful. Don't let her fall into the hands of another man. There is a combat expert nearby. Where is he? Oh, no need to be nervous. He's not our enemy. Let's go and see. What kind of friend has hung my heavenly pavilion? Dark times have come to the heavenly pavilion. The Dunn family has survived. Fear of the wind. I suppose I took the liberty of visiting you. I hope you will forgive me for not informing you in advance. Senior, did something happen? Young master, my young lord, have ordered you to be informed that you must leave the pavilions as soon as possible. Otherwise, you may be in grave danger. It's all about the demon lords. You seem ready. Of course, yes, you are ready. You must leave as soon as possible. It's not just the demonic pavilion that's in their way. Oko, you say, it's the Tsu family. Tsu? One of the 8 great families, that's right, the Tsu family is in charge. Together with the people of the Purple Fern Valley, the Bai family is very powerful. 3 powers have formed an alliance. You must not be brave. You must hide in the desert. There is hope as long as you are alive. After all, the Demon Lord came from the heavenly realm. The 8 great families couldn't help but get involved in the war, but the involvement of the Bai family in the Purple Fern Valley is quite unexpected. They will be here soon. I was in a hurry to be the first. I think in half a day they will catch up. They missed. I told you everything, so I'm leaving. But why would he warn the pavilion? Maybe he's trying to sleep through it? No. Yanka and his young master are friends. On the frontier, solely out of good intentions. There is no doubt about that. How could this child become friends with the young master of the Doom family? Tell the rest of the pavilion to get ready. And in 10 minutes, gather at the stream, the twisting dragon. Yanka, you stay. Yes.Do you remember where the corridor of emptiness is that we passed through then? I remember. Okay. Go there and start pouring the truth into it. The spiritual master will activate once it's charged. When the void corridor opens, take everyone there so that they cannot catch up with us. Leave and destroy, spiritual master, remember. Until the situation becomes clear, I will not leave the shelter. Master, what about you? Well, Pomilian didn't do anything wrong. I just wasn't decisive enough. So why should you suffer? I will only prevent you from surviving. I will stay to confront the punitive squad and explain to them that this is my fault and mine alone, that the new demon lord appeared because of me. And then I'll ask if my sect needs to be destroyed because of this. If their powers had given birth to demons, they would have been punished too. They came with such aggressive intentions. Will they listen to reason? It doesn't matter. I've already made my decision. In any case, even if I start a fight, they are hardly worthy of being my opponents. Master, is it really you? Yes. It's all thanks to you. He went beyond the sphere of the shed. Having been held captive by the past for 10 long years, the master finally broke through. Arastak the student will not insist on his master. We will wait for you. Okay. Go Mradiana, long time no see. That's true. So now we can't call you elder. It's your business. You're amazing, kid. I always thought my sister would stay a granddaughter. I didn't expect you to win her over so quickly. Amazing. Show me how you did it. Everyone got in. Come on, where's the boss? The head decided to stay. What? Razglava decided to stay, then I will stay too. And you are the second youngest. Now the driver of the rest. The first one must be the senior one. I also want to follow the master. Third junior. Accompanying everyone who is gathered here. The 5th youngest. That is, the youngest of us. I am responsible for being angry with you. I'm staying too. Then we'll stay together. Yen Kai. Come here. The student is here. Sect master said that you will know from here. So you will see everyone together with Su Yen, protect the legacy of the Devil's Dominion. Yes, sir. Let's go. It's time for us to go too. It will be difficult to achieve teachers with a higher level. Follow me. Su Yen. You too, what should we do? Here it is. Please pour your truth and say here. Good, there is a hidden spiritual master here that connects the 2 places. It was left by the founder before he left the pavilion. The master activates a void corridor through which one can instantly reach a place located thousands of kilometers from here. If the distance quote is accurate, the master said that the corridor of emptiness leads to a place located 10,000 kilometers away. Therefore, we will be completely safe there. Our sect has such a wonderful legacy. I have never heard of it before. Okay, everyone except me and Su Yen has other things to focus. On point 2 people should go forward and check the situation on the other side, the rest must return and bring all the disciples who have not reached the J-Ivan realm. Actually, I am the son of the Yen family, that same great Jan family. Yeah, why did you tell me about this now? Because I want to steal your heart, so I have to be honest with you. You can ignore me, I want to know everything about your past. Wait, first we'll get settled in safely, and then I promise to tell you everything. Now I would like to travel with you. When everything is finished, we will travel around the world with a guide. Yes. How the last time my brother Phantom and I were here, we were defeated. The eldest daughter of the family is the young Mrs. Swimnan. I heard that at that time, young Master Bai came to the pavilion and had a fight with one of the younger disciples. And even destroyed his yeast, the artifact. So it's true. The young master himself then went astray. I'm waiting to be young, the lady is surprised. Blunt, you like to touch the raw, don't you? Well, one way or another, now I'm on good terms with her. Still, at 21 years old, she was able to reach level 9 with Farah Genuine, and definitely a gifted genius. The status of my house will only increase. However, anyone who wants to marry her must become part of the family. Moreover, all his children in the future will have to bear the family name. Lozia, oh man, one of the best students of the Purple Fern Valley. This is where this pathetic snot Yenka lives, and yes, I'll make him pay for my eldest. Back in the Valley of the Purple Fern, the elder father immediately left, saying that he needed to cultivate so that he would no longer be beaten by students in high-class sects. No one has seen him since then, and Yenkai is to blame for this. Please, all his passion beckons, hold on to the Igniv. Our main goal is to find out the Hordmans. The rest is secondary and does not complicate our task. The elder is a disciple who has been led into top notch sections while you're doing the main thing. I can secretly send people so that they could capture him. This wouldn't interfere with their plan, I promise. Well, after all, he is a junior student and hardly understands that the heavily above was in trouble. The older one did a better job. Junior, I don't want to lower your morale, but with Yenkai it's not like that. It will take him so far. Even if you take him to the Valley of the Purple Fern, and you will make me fight with my brother Phantom. I'm afraid, young lady, something is wrong. There are too few people. How can my senior fan lose to someone even at the factory? What a deal. I can wound him so that the elder fan can definitely defeat him. What do you mean? It seems that the Heavenly Pavilion was expecting trouble and prepared. There are only 5 Shinyu experts here. Far behind him there are many people. They must be important young students of the POV Alliant. It looks like they are preparing to escape. We're dreaming. Catch 5 experts with a target. If he dares to resist, kill him without any mercy. The rest are coming with me. Eat MMM. Did something happen? Here on the side, Rianka, the entire young generation was led through the formation. You go ahead. We will stop them. Fine. Where are you going? Yangai. We meet again. Are you a Yangai? I thought you would have 3 heads and 6 arms. But you turned out to be just an ordinary boy. What is this? This time we came to your sect to ask some questions. I hope you won't disturb us. If the young lady came to ask questions, why bring so many fighters to the pavilion? It's not that you will immediately cast aside your pride and come with us. It's just a way of looking at negotiations, and I advise you not to resist, otherwise you will have to suffer. The corridor of emptiness is still open, but we don't have much time. Take them and we'll discuss the issues later. It seems like you two don't want to cooperate. I have no choice. Eat. First of all, don't worry about me. They won't dare harm me. Where are you trying to escape to? Demotic say. Let's go. What happened to you? Where are you going? Stand. What is this? I feel strange. Razienka. I resign myself to descend into this formation. We are not in any danger. Let's catch up with him. How? Well, yeah. What kind of trick did you come up with? Where is Wiani? At a distance of 20-30. The people who were with these women, because of the battle in the corridor of emptiness, scattered everyone where, but in this way, there should be security with Yuyanin. I was lucky that I managed to get out of the corridor, otherwise I could have been in his place. Hey, I asked you a question. What is this place? What is this place? How the hell should I know? What is this place? How the hell should I know? Nasty brat. How can you speak to us so freshly in such a tone? It doesn't matter if you don't want to answer. As soon as I catch you, I'll know everything. Oh, be careful, Oh, about, you have skills, but they are nothing special. If this is the best you can do, I advise you to humbly surrender, otherwise you will disgrace yourself. Strongly. Point 3 Schedule experts will arrive here soon. My plan was to take one of these two hostage, but I have no time left at all. He decided to run away and other things away, in the heavenly command and it is not true that there are practices of the devil's path. The barrier. You're a funny guy. I was forced to retreat by an ordinary third-level Xinjiang practitioner. I think I underestimated you. Skip ahead. The experts are already here. I will release half the power of the 10,000 swords technique. The opponent of Abalega is funny and lives with it. You are playing with death, the 6th level of Sheja. Thousands of bloody flowers do not run. Sky-class artifact, sucker, stand, yes, get lost already. You can't escape. I in front of 3 experts. Shetty. OKH. My strength is clearly not enough. What? Try to escape again. Surrender. Demonic children. Or should I make you do it? If I activate unexpectedly for them, I do not bend my will, and then the fiery wings, I will be able to escape. Still don't want to cooperate? Well, will I be able to cope with their first attack? Where does this pressure come from? Thank you, madam. Be careful. HM. HM. Which leader do you follow? How can she have such a sweet voice? What are you talking about? This is a tribane. He was able to come to his senses so quickly. Forget it. I don't have time to talk to you. Pickled cucumber. Since you all saw me, I can't let you go. Oh crap. That's it. Mind, help me. Elder Sue. Who is this woman? No idea. But one thing is for sure. She's damn strong, just escaped from the tiger's den. And already found himself in the wolf's den. Don't waste your time. You've inhaled the soul-stirring aroma, and you cannot use the powers of the body or true chi, even if your strength is greater than mine. Aroma, striking the soul. What a kind name. You've never heard of him, and I had to. It doesn't matter. Don't talk to one anymore. Otherwise I'll hardly be able to stand. This boy can resist my charm. His willpower is impressive. Boy. You worldly brat, let me go. You won't leave. Do you want to take it away? If you don't let me go right now, we'll die. If I am a knowing pedo, I will meet my end here with you. It will be a blessing for me. Worldly impudent brazenness. You. Well, a young man like you turned out to be so skillful. You are clearly not the best person. The power is so different. Where am I? Although my internal energy has been restored, my body feels like it's been shackled with an unbreakable chain. I can't move a finger. Have you woken up? What is the point of all this, older? You have captivated me. Are my movements really going to be limited? Dado, how else? You would have run away right away. How can I run away? I just finished school. And the younger one really doesn't want the older one to be left alone. In fact, if the elder one wants something, it is enough to just say. The younger one will readily, by any mortal test, fulfill it. To be honest, when I first saw the elder, I fell in love with her half-she. So why wouldn't the elder set me free, so that we communicate with each other freely? I really adore older. For me, the whole world, the sun, the moon, even the stars. If I fight you like that, how could you be so rude to me? What if I crashed, as they say, the first pancake? The younger one didn't know that the older one would like it. That's why he was too rude. But now I wonder if the older one wants to try again. Shameless boy. Did your older sister get poisoned by some kind of aphrodisiac? You are right, but not entirely and not entirely true. My condition. The result of my secret art. Every time I break through, a thrill of excitement shoots through me. The side effects are harsher than usual. I don't know if I can resist. So you took me prisoner just in case. Yes, just in case. What secret art can bring a woman into a state of excitement during a breakthrough? Cultivate yourself to the technique of the devil's way. 80% chance that this secret art is a technique. An idiot. If that devilish woman really absorbs my essence, it will be a fitting and sad end. Why did you take me prisoner? Besides you, there were 3 old men of the movement there. Who else could I have taken prisoner? For Oblachi, helping an elder is the only joy, what are we waiting for? Let's get started right now. Out if everything she said is true, then I'm done for. Do you think about anything other than handsome, a secret art that I practice and is special, and if I fail, I can continue to cultivate, but the speed will decrease significantly. I'm one step away from a breakthrough. How can I give up now? In this case, there is no need to be upset. If you can't resist anymore, just let me handle the table. What is your name? Yenkaida. I will remember this name. My name is Shankingluo. Shankingluo. That's the name. I think I've heard it somewhere. I didn't seal your true purpose. So get ready. Don't lose your senses, your spirit is selenium. But I don't know how well you can withstand what's about to happen. Pray that I succeed. Or else, these kids, they resemble not only duck, but also silk. Each of them looks incredibly flexible and durable to you, and it contains an amazing amount of energy. Here it is. The mysterious technique of development, this, Taida of the art of Istanayana, light scent. Why giggle and not girls? Crap, he was lucky that he was able to stay sober. If I had given in for a moment then, Triple A, it seems that the art of joyful unity is yin yang. What a good thing the Virgin Mary has blessed me with. From Ili USAA to IT helped me save, from the action of demonic technique, seduction, chances. But okay. Then I'll just focus on controlling my jnana technique. I feel like those sensations are coming from the cocoon. Yenkai, what are you doing here? What? Nothing. Your divine miracle in my sea of knowledge. How did you manage to get into it? No idea. Now get lost. So this is your sea of knowledge. Getting into someone else's sea of knowledge was far from easy. The thing is that the development of chances for new juices, I'm curious myself how this happened. If you don't leave now, you'll stay here forever. No, wait, please. I've just never seen a sea of knowledge before. I was interested. Fortunately, he didn't resist. Well, damn, what was that? Okay. It doesn't matter now. I should focus on the breakthrough point. 10 days later, the 4th level of the Genovania sphere. If I wanted to kill you, you would already be dead, even if he had no rest. Thank you, Senior, for not acting like a fugitive. You don't look good. How are you? Isn't this your doing? Mine. Then how did you take so much energy from me? I fell into an illusion, collided with you, and went to bed, and then, while we were together, I began to cultivate from the very beginning the art and destroyed the illusion with me. Yes, you rode very bravely. It's a pity that it came to this, and but, the world is over. It affected you. What do you think? When you suddenly take all my energy from him, I was on the verge of a breakthrough. Oh, I don't think that's enough. That's how it is. I didn't do it on purpose, and not only did it not break through, but it also suffered from my secret art. I have no idea how long I'll have to wait for the next breakthrough opportunity, and it's only your fault. And what is your current level, Jade? You on spheres? Are you satisfied? And it's true, AAA, I can't blame it all on you. If I hadn't taken you into captivity, I would never have suffered like this. Trouble came to the house on my initiative. How can I say thank you for saving me? So, a twisted boy like you has a conscience. Take a rest and I'll find us something to eat. Be careful. These are 3 burning feelings in me. It can't be. I have a special body, which is associated with a special cultivation technique, although I seem flirtatious and seductive, but for the rest of my life I can only truly love one man, with whom I could only spend the night once. Love, send it to my heart until the time comes when she reached her peak. I could think with deprivation. As soon as I connected with him, the man had to clean up that same night. And my secret art is to reach a grand level, and it was inevitable. The fate of my family is sad and cruel. In each generation there was only one descendant, and it was always a woman. This boy is too impudent. Penetration into my sea of knowledge left their rays of its divine meaning. In other words, as if he were in love. I'm not ready to accept this fate yet. You are completely relaxed. Why don't you relax, or are you going to eat me too? Absolutely. As long as you don't mind, I'm afraid this won't happen to you. By the way, what is this place? I didn't have time to ask you. You don't even know where you are. Aren't you a disciple of the Bright Land, Lightland? What is Lightland? Is this not the great-grandfather of Han? You really are that stupid. Of course, this is the great-grandfather of the Han. I really don't understand, because I ended up here completely by accident. This is the bright land of gray clouds. Bright land of gray clouds, evil from the earth to ashes to gray clouds, evil from the earth. This is what you call our way of life, the way of the devil. We just think differently and not like your great families, but you seek to divide peaceful. Ideologies facilitate serious conflict. Evil from the earth, ashes on grey clouds. Shankingluo demon queen. Shankingluo, into the evil earth, ashes on grey clouds. There was one demon lord, and the 6 great evil kings, king of thunder beasts, king of terror power, phantom king of mysterious worm-eating demon queens, the dark king of flashes, king of destroying poison. Not surprising that your name seemed familiar to me, the only woman among the 6 kings. I am the one. Not exactly. I am that very queen. Why? Were you scared? Why should I be afraid? I was simply puzzled by the fact that in front of me was the most seductive woman in the world. Still, some rumors turned out to be true. Stop looking at me, you pathetic brat. Apparently, when the corridor of emptiness collapsed, I was thrown into the evil land of ash-gray clouds. The Otsuyans are separated from me by quite considerable distances. I may not be able to reunite with her anytime soon. Besides, since this is evil from the land of ash-gray clouds, and the godparents here are teeming with experts in the path of the devil, and how can I leave safely now? There's your drool on it. I won't eat this, but they would have already had sex with you, Estindike. When we reach the hill we make a stop. Our pursuers won't be able to catch up with us so quickly. Let's rest a bit and then move on. And I cursed the day when we started dating the woman in red. After her attack, we began to explore the surrounding area, but they still didn't have time to understand where they had moved to. We were attacked almost immediately by combat experts of the demonic path. Having somehow broken through, we began to save ourselves from the backs. But it's all just hype. It only attracted enemies who were nearby. Although our group was strong, there were too many opponents. Now all we can do is hide from them in the forest. Senior Atsu, what is this place? If my guess is correct, this is an evil land of sable gray clouds. What? Evil land of ivory gray clouds? Young mistress, why do you think this is a demonic land? I hope there can still be this many demonic path combat experts. Haven't you noticed their fighting techniques? This does not mean that we are on demonic land. After all, it may be that these are simply evil lands. I'm sure this is demonic land. Then what should we do? Concentrate on healing. Fortunately, there aren't many experts in the group that's chasing us, otherwise we've already been caught. Yes. Half an hour later. Attention, someone is coming. At this time. As I understand it, we went in search of a mysterious object that your ancestors were looking for. Well, plans have changed a bit now that my strength has significantly diminished. The passage to that place is close to me. Then I have one more question. Which, are you lost? Yeah, so what if I'm lost? What's wrong with that? If it got lost, you could just say so. You seem so confident that all these days I just followed you. There is a natural spiritual massif in this forest that creates disorientation and covers a radius of several hundred kilometers. With my former strength, I could have found a way out, but now we can rely only on luck. In the end, it's your fault. What are you talking about? Beauty. We have problems. I wondered who dared to block my path, and these turned out to be several impudent minions of the Beast King. With my syllables, eyes, and yen men I greet the Demon Queen. Lady. We didn't know that the Demon Queen was here. Please forgive me. Yes, if I had offended you. Welcome to the Demon Queen. Those you have nerves of steel, dare to pursue me. Of course not, respected Demon Queen. My syllables were simply tracking down a group of JGUN practitioners, which penetrated to the bright earth. We really didn't want to offend the Demon Queen. Lady Lin of Sina Bisabi. So that's how it is. Since you know what sins you have committed, why haven't you offered your life as an apology yet? Do you want the Queen to deal with you herself? Please, madam, dare. And here comes the Greyling, my king of demons. Stanty, don't take my jokes so seriously. You are too boring. Thank you very much for your kindness, Mistress Demon Queen. Go back to the owner and tell him everything. Something happened a month ago that he has to pay for. Get lost. It will be done. If you don't get out of here in 10 seconds, you'll stay here forever. Let's go. What's the rush for? Have you been led around by the nose? This is only temporary. Go no fool. Soon he will think and notice some oddities. Our relationship with the Thunder Beast Queens is not very good. I was recently ambushed by him and his minions. We would have met his servants now. Bow of the Thunder Beast King. If he catches us, everything will be over. You give one of the Devil Kings, equal to the King of Thunder Beasts, but he dared to set up an ambush, although you have no serious conflict and interests. So. Why, it's not my fault. Was I born a beauty? What's the matter, brother? What do you think is wrong with this girl today, in terms of, why? Yes, so easily, yes, I let go. A month ago, her owner lured her into an ambush, who is there who has a lot of old people, and even if we don't take into account the murders of the last month, we shouldn't have suffered much, and really, why did she just let us go? And then I heard from the participants of the ambush that they were unable to take this devil woman prisoner. Well, she got a direct hit from the owner, Verta. She still looked a little weakened, maybe she was seriously wounded in that battle, and has still recovered. I'll leave the baby to the owners, but it won't be so easy to cure it. Well, I also suffer from hard storage, otherwise they would have let it go to the last drop. I remember 6 months ago, the younger brother, Yuanli, looked at her, but she killed him immediately. Then how could she forgive so easily? This Javelian woman was completely offended, right? After all, this was my younger brother. Do you want to avoid getting even? Naturally. If brother Yuan wants to take revenge on his brother, then he will get a shats. What? Have the Kitris really come to life? She let us go. She had some doubts. What are they? It's obvious that she's afraid that she won't be able to defeat us. Brother God speaks the truth. Well, in the end, it's just a guess. If she was hurt so badly, or has already recovered. We won't know until we try. Just look at yourself. Self-doubting Tafiki. Brothers, this is the attractive queen of the Devons. What? You don't really want to try it. You will see it below you. Pain with this woman is worth even death. Who would if she could pass on power to her descendants? So who said she couldn't pass it on to us? Even if we divide the power of a level 9 expert with a Shinyu, everyone will get a kingdom point or two. Brother Goprava, and to try her beauty from those forces is certainly worth the risk. Well said. Now that we have made a decision, let's not delay. Let's catch up with her. They figured it out so quickly. They are approaching. Madam, I saw your chance to stay alive. Why did you come back? Please forgive our insolence. We have completely forgotten what our master ordered us to do. If we suddenly meet the Demon Queen, give her a small gift. Here is a gift from the heart. Sir, you are still dead. Gyoaniman, please forgive the indifference of syllables. Madam Queen, Devanov, I think I used too much force. That's not a problem. Why such a reaction if your strength is much greater than mine? Maybe you have lost it? It is true that I have lost a lot of strength, but if you need to kill a few scum, they will be enough. My technique simply had no effect on this scoundrel. A fantastic technique with the area of the non-destructive Queen of Demons, truly unusual. Of course, if the Demon Queen was at the peak of her powers, and I wouldn't be able to resist this technique, but now brother, everything remains in force. The Demon Queen is not feeling well, she will be easy prey. Control your powers. We don't want to destroy her body until we taste it. Do you really think you can capture the queen so easily? Brother, the arrow has left the bow and there is no turning back, and since we've already wounded this pathetic bitch, you know what fate awaits us if she escapes. Brother Ban, take care of this boy. As soon as you finish the shops. No problem. Since you dared to insult the queen, go straight to water. They are all at the initial levels of Shinya. If I hold back, I will die. Let's leave. So what now? If you don't want to live your whole life on the run, then you should kill. Half an hour later they catch up. If I manage to escape this time, they will suffer a fate worse than death. You should think about what will happen if they catch up with us. If this is my destiny, I will give everything to you first, and in any case it is not as disgusting as these bastards. Of course, I am very pleased with your offer, Madam. I know that if I get caught, a sad ending awaits me. I'm afraid I'll have to refuse. So you understand? It seems there is no point in hiding it any longer. I have a special body structure, the body of a Hydovite widow. What kind of body is it? What are its features? When I get aroused, all my bodily fluids become very hydrating. I even wash my breath. So that's why I passed out so suddenly after that kiss. The brighter the emotions, the stronger the poison. So this was a small punishment. Who asked you to be so impudent? I had no choice. Who could guarantee that you caught me without any intent, including all your bodily fluids? Do you understand? Well, there, and with conscience. So after having sex with you, a man dies? Yes, then how about I share your mood and you flood them with poison? Can you at least be serious right now? There's someone ahead. She was probably a beauty even before, and they are tempting to look for food, although they eat as well as this woman, but they are still beautiful. Today we are blessed by heaven. Everyone be silent. Big brother, what is it? Syllable, king, beasts. Gutayanolo. Greets the demon queen. When this is all over, I'll tear these bastards into 1,000 pieces. It's better not to argue with this woman, and you'll grieve more, bloody idiot. If you're going to die, don't drag me along with you. Ha ha, Yenkai. We need to get out of here. Yenkai, are you going to condemn us to death? What good is it for me to save you? I still haven't forgotten how you treated one. Time to go. After scaring them a bit, we left. So that they don't get into trouble with these two. Standing still. It's a pity from Turva. A brother go, brother, rather, groan. That bitch is sewing a price. Carefully. You don't have to run away from the place like that. Stop wasting your energy. Do you want death? Igutenlo, are you trying to scare us? You will never leave here again. Since I managed to insult you, I will see it through to the end. If you want to save a life, then stop resisting, kill you without receiving any reward. There will be a lot of spending. If I try my best, I will take with me a what of theirs. Ready to get started? It turns out that you are powerless to protect yourself. When the battle starts, you will have a chance to escape. We still have a chance. There is something underground. I feel a strong life source. This place is different from the rest of the forest. Within a kilometer radius from us, the earth was only above the earth, forming a perfect circle. You've been shaking for an hour. Hold them for up to 10 seconds. Fine. Be careful. This is a monster. Let's see how long you can hold out. What is this? What just happened? Damn it. Luckily it didn't hit me. Underfoot abyss. Let's leave. Stand. Help. Damn it. What? Help. What's the matter? Here it is. What I was looking for was right below us. Was your goal to teach? Go. No, the paths will be rejected by poison. And I was wondering why my head was spinning. No, we need to pull ourselves together. Things are bad. These are cockroaches. They are similar to white cockatoo, in which the UFO chance sat, when I tried to make a breakthrough a month ago. Hey, wake up. What did you just do? I was just trying to wake you up. What should we do now? The paths need to be quite rigid, but it will be easy to free yourself. My artifact can cut it. No need. We are too weak. Even if you cut the coke and escape from so many monsters, we won't be able to get to the 6th grade. Rania, you said that you wanted to find something here. This is the lair of the mother dog. This is where the special structure of my family's body came from. They say that hundreds of years ago, one of my ancestors wandered here. Wandering through the cave, she ran into Ida's spider, who bit her. When she returned, her body had changed. As a result, the genealogy remains special. When my ancestors reached a certain level of cultivation, they came here to find something that can unlock their body's full potential. I have never been here and learned the rot from my mother. However, I didn't expect to be thrown here by accident. Perhaps such a will is not without it. Yanka, to the father. Don't be afraid, villager, and don't move. You don't want to attract the attention of monsters, do you? Yeah. Yankoi, I know something nearby. I heard your voice clearly. What do you want? Still angry, faced with inevitable death, such a grown man does not forget. Pass the insult to the defenseless girl. Defenseless girl, the famous first young lady of the family, is only 21 years old. Well, she has already become a level 9 Zhanyuan expert. Nadezhda of the whole great family dares to call herself a defenseless girl. It seems you know a lot about me. Are you my admirer? Don't make me laugh. And now in my arms is the most charming woman in the world. I have her tender breasts pressed right against me. You are right. I really can't compare to Senior Sean. Every man's dream. This girl has the gift of speech. Maybe she wants to ask me for something. It was obvious. Sumeng of the family greets the elder Sean. A few days ago I didn't know about your outstanding stud. Moreover, I even insulted you. I humbly ask the elder Sean to forgive me for my rudeness. In a word, the younger one is quite cute, but the older one thinks that the gap between us is big. You are definitely older, but you look decidedly younger. If we were close, others would take me for an older sister. Let's leave the climbing for later. What does the elder Tsoka want to talk about? Nothing special, right? I just want to ask if the elder knows a way to somehow save herself from this difficult situation. If the older one knows how to save herself, could she climb into the two younger ones? The elder Sean will not regret it. Su himself has a treasure ball, a high-class artifact. If you wear it constantly, it will preserve the beauty of the elder Shan's face. Maybe the elder Sean has some special wishes. Just tell me, I will try to fulfill them. Of course, right? Okay, then I want you and this little girl. What does the elder Sean mean? One little rascal seems very interested in you. If you will be his maids for a year, I will take you with me. When I leave this place, why are you trying to force me into this? I just say whatever comes to mind. The truth is, I don't know how we can get out of this. This his wish? No, just my whim apparently. The elder Sean treats him well. They have known each other for less than a month. What exactly happened during this period? Give me some time to think about your proposal. Young lord, don't come out. They're outside. This was one of the family's legacies. Don't panic. Without any reason you will attract the attention of the regiments, and so that they would discover us. It seems that even if we give in to sounds, they will ignore us until we try to escape. Brother Ho. Brother Ho, I'm here. Are you okay? Not really, and now we are wrapped in Utida and temporarily cannot move out. We can break the nets, but Brother Go knows there's a pokey outside, right? How can we fix this? No idea. Damn it, how did this happen? And why are there so many regiments here? It's karma, pathetic creature. Pray that I do not run away, or a fate worse than death awaits you. I'll make you wriggle like you're begging for a son. Ha ha. Brother Go. I will gladly make you beg. It's good that Brother Go is not alone. There are many of our brothers here. Her elder, you practice art in Nyan. Which do you think is stronger, your secret art or her technique of enlightenment? I can't wait to dream about it. Brother Go. I will definitely show her flyers. I'll kill them, don't worry. I'll help you get rid of your anger. Just listen. Brother Ho. What happened, Brother Ho? Brother Ho, why? I didn't try to escape. Why are you giving it to me? No, why? Does it have anything to do with him? That's not all. The Brother Bath. One of the regiments is on its way to you. Crap. What's happening, brother? They've started killing indiscriminately. We need to run. Wait, where are you going? Help me, here, Jash, and somehow save yourself or they don't touch us. Why? How did this happen? Damn it, can I really die like this? It must be karma. What did you do? Cool, right, we can't take too long, and if I get too excited, it clearly won't end well. Damn it, girl and woman, poor young man, and yet I fell into your arms. How my ending can be good. This is happiness for you. Other men can't even look at me, and you have already stolen so much from me. First of all, I didn't make you do all this. Don't move. This is a half-mother. Monsters of the 7th class. None of us can compare. 7th grade, yes. Why do you think the Beast Group lives here? Monsters from the 6th grade are incredibly valuable. If it weren't for the half-mother who looks after them, they had already been destroyed long ago. Look over there. Usually the half-mother lives in this state, and her poison that I came for must be right there. Luoman who have the body of the Edovita widow can safely enter the stone statue. The half-mother could smell your blood. Yes. It should be. Yes. That's how it should be. Try calling her and find out. If she's ready to let us go, fine. You are a woman with the body of Edovita, widows again generations? Don't panic. It's just that my half-mother is talking to me, using divine instinct. Monsters capable of communicating with people, using divine instinct. Yes, the younger one pays tribute to his half-mother, who is Hai Fengyan, my mother. It's been 30 years already. It seems like you've grown up, but for some reason it's so weak. In a few days my strength should be restored. Rasta found her way. Here, I will give you what you came for, and I will let you go. In any case, you can be considered my descendant, and we are connected by a fragile bond. Please, Mother Receiver, forgive the youngest, but will you agree to let go of the people who came with me? They dared to destroy my lair, and now they want to survive. Everyone except you, her children, must die. Please, Mother Receiver, enough of this nonsense. Please, Mother Receiver. I have to take at least him. What impudence, forget about it. Give her 5 days so you can think it over carefully. In 5 days I will wake up again, and if you still insist and do not wish to leave alone, you won't have to leave at all. In 5 days, let's all get some sleep. Yedkoi, you will pay dearly for this, I guarantee it. What's your problem? If you hadn't broken the earth, we would have completed the point. If I hadn't done this, we would still be alive. Well, I wish I could now. Goyo and Minso of his gang would have killed you all long ago, young lord, First Grey. Of the famous Bai family, would they really kill me? If I had revealed my identity, I would have been taken hostage. To blame for the Bai family's compensation. You may not be dead, but the young lady, her younger sister, fell into their hands said I'm afraid we'll lose our innocence. I think if they had been given a choice, they would have been stuck in spider cocoons. They'll get those bastards. I don't care about their innocence. I just want to live. Boy, phone, I didn't think you were like this. Everyone values their life without paying attention to it, to wash themselves. Now the people of the Bai family become no better than ordinary cowards in the face of death. Say whatever you want. A word is not a sparrow. Once the grieving ones are gone, there is no way back. They weren't going to help me anyway. Yang Kai, it's all your fault. If you want to leave, you can just leave. It seems that the mother teacher does not intend to keep you captive, but if I leave now, you won't be able to leave with me. Our friendship is not so close that you would care about me so much. Swaymain is right. People think about themselves. You don't take everything seriously, do you? I have already told you that, eh? Woman who has a body does not appreciate its qualities. She has only ever seriously loved one man her entire life. How can I not take you seriously? If it had been before you looked into my sea of knowledge, your death wouldn't bother me. A pathetic boy, shameless and without manners. I should have killed you so you wouldn't deceive all the innocent girls with whom you meet, but now I really have no choice. I have no choice. Since you don't believe me, see for yourself. Don't touch my image. It represents my soul. If you do this, the consequences will be catastrophic. Now you believe me. I must ask if this is an honor or not. The women in my family really don't want to kill the men they love, but sooner or later the pulse becomes unbearable, and they find their way to it, whether it is conscious or not. Give them their invisibility, taking away their life in the process. You never thought about solutions to the problem. Of course, it was intended, but I have no idea where to start. Forget about it. First we need to find a way to get out of here. In 5 days, when the mother of the mountain lions wakes up again, I'll try to convince her again. What if she doesn't agree? I will try to convince you until you agree. If you regain your strength, you will be able to get out of here yourself naturally. But now I'm weak. How to marry a 3rd level cultivator, and I need a few months. I think I have a solution. Solution: eat this. 3 generations of my powers have increased to this extent. 3 days later, and nothing but secrets. Who knew you'd have such a treasure? Better. You've had such a good thing all this time. Why didn't you give it to her earlier, yellow boy? You were afraid of me all this time, and I'm right. Let's leave this conversation for later. We need to get out. Since that's the case, I want to first take a lesson from my mother, because if I take you first, she's the only one in the world who will drink, and you won't let me come here anymore. Tell me honestly, you still control that fart? Summon it. You better hurry. Yang was Elder Shan recovering her strength? You are not such a petty person. I admit, I insulted you before. Let me at least apologize for that. Apologies, young lady, are destroyed. I'm afraid I can't afford something like that. I can only rely on you. Unless you ask for us, we will not be saved. Yang is sister. What should we do? Wait, we can't just moderate here. Let's go, please. Elder Shan, take me in the elk mine. I agree to your condition. SZZZZZ. Having given native blood, forgetting the advice of elders. Don't even dream of escaping, sister. Hold on to me tight and don't let go. Everything will be fine. Knock me down, you fucking sluts. How could you leave me here? I will not forget about you even if I put ghosts to bed. I won't forget. 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 To the Sobajrakam. Like a fairy, you can't behave with a little restraint, and there is a need for this. And how was he able to win the heart of the most charming woman in this world? We have already touched each other, kissed. Why should we behave correctly? Thank you for saving us, Elder Shan. We just made a deal. No need to thank me. Be that as it may, if it weren't for the Elder Shan, we would have been able to save ourselves from just a few money. Thank you too. Half a month later, the city of Aromas demonic section, who is looking. As they say, a beauty, the world is full of endless wonders. You can't stay in one place for long. We need to explore the world further. Do you think you can just leave? Please don't delay. There is chaos everywhere outside. If you go alone, there is a chance that you will get into trouble. You should stay a little longer, and for a long time. Depends on my mood. There is no one in my palace except a few maids. It's always empty here. So don't be too careful, madam. Hello. My lady, you have finally returned. A maid at the 7th level of Resenuant. Madam, I heard that the Beast King and his men have lured you into an ambush. How are you? Are you injured? I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. Glory to heaven. The king of beasts can only be despised. The elders almost fought with him because of this. Moreover, in the axis of the greats all the main sects in cheap beer are united. To the danger of the Holy Land, the city of Aroma Fap has conducted many people to intercept them. This is what the elders said. Let's put this off until tomorrow. I'm a little tired. Tell the elders that they have every right to decide these issues. Yes, madam, and these three, AAA? What does the eldershed want to say? Nothing special happened. Taking the girls to the guest house of aromas. Show them the guest house of aromas. Yes, take good care of them. What about him? And he, AAA, taking him to the commanded, coming phoenix. Ostia will rest, commanded by the soothing phoenix. But I have been worthy for several months. I asked the lady to let me stay there, but, to my delirium, I never received it. You must be tired from running all day. Have a good rest today. I still have some things to do. As soon as I finish them, we will definitely talk. Will you personally take him to the command, the coming phoenix? Yes, she is like a little sister to me and I don't dare to scare her. Yes, I understand. Hey, watch where you're stepping. Don't trample the flowers. They were carefully grown by the lady herself, otherwise, you will face serious punishment. Yet I'm in the area, once on this pillow with the hope of success. But we still need to keep the smells not bad. Okay, here is the Zalaga, madam, while growing up. I've been asking her for so long to let me live here, but the resolution never came, and now some Bursk brat lives here, which will not kill to express gratitude. The word not bad tarnishes the room. Do you want to take the pillow? When you don't do it, I can't. How did she use it? Madam, I tell the others. 2. Okay, what are you doing? Boy, not fur coats. Don't waste your time. This is my mark, my seal on the escatus. If I don't want to delete it myself, even experts you couldn't remove it. As long as you have the mark on you, I will find you no matter where you run. This is already too much. Who told you to be so unfaithful? If you were a little more numerous, I wouldn't have to go to such lengths. Rest today, and tomorrow I will come to you. I promise. Do whatever you want. Boo, you heartless boy. Come. In young lord, slept well last night. Yes, good and nice to hear. The lady sent me to satisfy the needs of the young lord. The young lord may call me Unilai. These two are also meant for you. Ijoyu and Zhocin. When it comes to soft treatment, the lady said that we will look after the young lord every day, while he is in the city of aromas. Young lord, guest of honor. The lady said that I must satisfy all his wishes. All wishes. Yes, young lord. What do you wish for? First of all, please allow me to take off your clothes. It can't be that your mistress ordered you to help me while I'm taking a bath. If the young lord so wishes, then naturally we will obey. The lady ordered to fulfill all your requests. There is no need for this. You can go. What happened to the pimp? When we were separated in the corridor of emptiness, it was as if she had evaporated. Where is she now? What happened to the other people from the heavenly dominion? How did the battle between the great master and the four elders end? So many questions. Are you okay? He wasn't trying to hit on you, was he? Bello, you are too tempting. The young lord does not look like a shameless womanizer. In fact, he is very calm and respectful. Breathing told him about the mistress's order. She told him, but he didn't really react. He didn't take advantage of you. Strange. How can this be? I have a keen intuition for these things. This pathetic scum is clearly sinister and unreliable. There is no reason why he shouldn't stalk you. Bello, you're overdoing it. Yes, of course, he must be embarrassed. All men are vultures. We have met young lords who have come here representing the 5 demon kings. Isn't that right? Which of them did not let people look at you? It was as if they couldn't wait to undress you and drag you into bed. Yes, it looks like there is something there. He insidiously lulls your vigilance, in order to then take advantage of your milking ability, and to conquer not only the body, but also the heart. He is an evil, mad animal, little white one. Don't scare them like that. The young lord is not a villain. Whoever can, even if he is like that, resist. We cannot. It seems that her elder one is not ready anymore. Morality. All these years there were no men in the palace, and you always held back, but now the chance has presented itself, and you don't mind at all. What are you talking about, Alia? You're already so sensitive. Doesn't that mean I was right? Damn you. Stop poisoning. That's what. Why have you matured and women react differently enough? If you want it so much, why not find a Senin Ortsenhen? The lady ordered them to practice the technique from the envelopment. Juyu, Zosin, and I have to serve the young lord at breakfast and we can't be late. Let's go. Yes, Elder Yun. I'll come see you tonight, today, Joyu, Zosen, and I will be relaxing here. Come if you have the courage, judging by your build. I can assume that you are not eating enough of the youngie and should take advantage of the moment and eat. Everything is hot and very tasty. Where is your mistress, madam? There are important matters that need to be resolved today. I thought she was going to have me for breakfast. Where should I go if I want to see her? The lady said that she would be busy for the next few days. Therefore, if the young lord has any requests, it is better to talk to Bello. She's waiting outside. It seems like she's trying to avoid meeting me. Mrs. Bello, I want to see your mistress. The lady must meet with the city elders. She doesn't have time for you. When will this end? The lady left the city of fragrances for about 2 months. Problems and disputes arose that she had to resolve personally. And how long will this last? Last night, the lady said that she would allow you to look at the good treasures to atone for your guilt. Dobso Karovishi? So this woman is trying to win the boy's favor. There is something good about the treasury. Now you are too weak. That is why the lady allowed you to choose something that will help in your development. So, what are we waiting for? This is beautiful, Lord. Follow me. This place is completely safe. He gives off an aura of security, but naturally, the treasurer is forged from red-black gold, and even experts at the peak of their powers will not be able to open the door. It can be said that this is the safest treasury in the world. Come in. Wow, gold and silver items are kept there. Rare or indigenous herbs are stored here. These are pills. And here are the highest class artifacts, various secrets of art and martial techniques. Look around yourself and don't bother me with trivialities. Bailu, your mistress told me how much I can take. How much do you want? I just asked. The lady said you can take whatever you want. What kind of villagers are these? I understand. I can't understand why. The lady treats him so well. So anything that contains yang energy is great. Here you can also strengthen your soul. It's funny, sneaking up on me. Aren't you too immersed in your own world and didn't notice me? Found what I was looking for. You are surprisingly modest. I thought you were. What am I? What? Nothing. Not if you found what you wanted. We sometimes have to go. But are you sure that 2 bottles of pills will be enough for you? The lady said that you must find something that will improve your development. That's enough. I have many other concerns besides you. If this is all you wanted, then let's go. Wait, this is for you. What else? You like them. I'm right. Of course I like them. But how did you know? Anyone who saw you would understand. I'm not blind. It's just a low-grade artifact. But I fell in love with them at first sight. If so, why didn't you just ask the lady? Can you take them? She seems to be very kind to you. Well, they belong to the mother, the lady. I was worried that she would be sad if she saw them. So this is for me. Yes. Why else would we take them? If your mistress asks, tell her that I took them. Thank you. Well, why are you so polite to me? Are you up to something? You're making too much of this. I must say that I don't like men, and no matter how boastful you act, I will never bite. In my heart lives only my beautiful lady. Are you saying that you are in love with Shan King Luo? That's right. Sooner or later I will become the mistress's wife. In that case, I sincerely hope that you will achieve your happiness, Mistress Bila. Yes. I don't find you as annoying as I used to. Okay, the treasure trove is finished. The lady said that if you get bored in the palace, I should accompany you on walks around the city. Do you want to go for a walk? Oh no, thank you. I must get back to my practice, I guess, with Elder Yun, Zoya and Zosite in the pavilion. Coming Phoenix, you really aren't interested in walking. And, if you really want to, but you understand, you have to start with the Elder Yun. She got married a month before her husband's death, and this was almost 10 years ago. Since then, she has never had a man, and she is ready to pounce on everyone like a hungry tiger. All you have to do is nod. I'm sure she will be happy to help you. Well, treat her well. That's right. The Elder Yun especially likes it when her ears are caressed. Level 5 wife, energy reserves have been restored. Oh, hey, what does the young lord wish for? Where is Bello? Madam, Bello practices at his residence. Call here. Bello, the young lord looks tired. Haven't you had any rest in the last few days? That it's okay. It's all because of constant practice. The young lord's desire for strength is admirable, but you have to take care of your body. If the lady saw that you were still so sad, I'm afraid she would think that we are too careless, did their job and didn't care about you. Young lord, Lady Bella will be coming soon. Yenkai, you are a bastard. You are Kai, thanks for the massage. I am engaged in self-development. Are you in violation of this? A woman should retain at least a drop of grace. Why do you seem so angry? It's none of her business. Don't think that if I liked the last meeting, then you will like others too. If it weren't for the order of the lady, I wouldn't even waste my time on you. Okay, then give them to me. What, Sergi.m? Why are you taking them away, since it is useless for me to tell you? Then why should I try to return them? Hey, what kind of man are you? First you give, then you take away. Aren't you too greedy? It's your fault. Will you return them or not? No way, I won't give them back, since you gave them to me. They are mine. I'll never get them back. Fine. Where are you going? I want to tell your mistress what you stole from her treasury artifact. You, how can you do something so inconvenient? It was you who took them from the treasury and gave them to me, did you say? That then, I didn't say anything then, and then I didn't take anything except for 2 bottles with sawed-off pieces. No need to rush, okay? You're not like that. I wasn't very polite, and you and I didn't patch it up, but do you really want to make me quarrel? I'll tell you to punish me in front of you. Sorry, in the end I'm just a shameless lurker. I have to sort out all the problems, once she provoked me, and I have to make sure you get taught a lesson. I'll remember this. What do you want? Nothing. I'm just too bored. And I thought it was time to talk to your master. I will agree to the dependent condition. Either show me some respect or give me the earrings. According to what else? I want to go for a walk. Come with me. Good. Bello made a concession. Not if I want to buy something. Any chance in-law will pay? Yes. You dare to call the lady by her name? I call your mistress by name even to her face, and there were no problems with that. For this reason, stop. Ouch. I'm warning you. Take your place. Greetings, Mrs. Bello. You came unexpectedly. The servant did not prepare properly. Please forgive me for this. Perhaps Mrs. Bello came by today to buy something. It wasn't me who came to buy, but I quickly greet him. Do you have soul cultivation pills, or pills for restoring spiritual energy? Yes, soul cultivation pills. Pills for restoring spiritual energy. What does the young lord want? How much in total? As a rule, there are not enough of these pills. Our modest store only has trailers for bottles of each type, and there are as many as 5 soul restoration pills. I buy them all. Why and everything. Haven't you reached the Shinyu realm yet? This is already my business. Haven't heard of developed, since the young lord says he wants everything, then take it all. Pack them up and send them to the palace. When we receive them, we will pay in full. As you wish? We will pack everything and send it to the palace. It seems like many people in the city are afraid of you, and if they dare to look at me with their sides, I'll poke them in the eye. This is not too much. Beauty always attracts attention, and if no one will look at you, then what's the point of being beautiful? What nonsense! Men are full of dirty thoughts. When you see a beautiful woman, then immediately think about how to defile it. Not all men are like that. Well, at least when you look at me, there is no hyperbole in your gaze. They admit that you are a little better than most men. Wow, that's a cool white island look. Where do you want to go now? If you're done shopping, I want to come back and resume my practice. Of course, I want to visit other places too. There is more than one store in the city of fragrances, isn't there? Another 4-5. You want to buy more pills, nourishing the soul? Right? Yes, bullseye. Okay, great. If you need more, I'll take you. Where is it? Nice. Mrs. Bilo left the palace. Left. Where is she now? Mrs. Bilo heads to the heavenly square of the medicine. Are you sure your dog eyes weren't mistaken? It's true, Buster. She is indeed going to the heavenly square of the medicine. She is alone. No, it seems she is accompanying Yadasha. I would like to see it before the bastard who dared to bring this master's woman home. What if Loy kills this vile boy? We're already there. Okay, this time I'll teach this pathetic bastard a lesson, so that he doesn't think that it's been a long time and that it's so easy to mock him. We are here. This is the largest pharmacy in the city of Aromas, and it is the last one, but maybe we shouldn't go there. Wait, there is a man there whom I hate. It's too late to go to Papi Atnea. They came out to meet us. Mrs. Bello, our young master waited with impatience. When you visit our modest shop, and promised to take you there. I have nothing to say to your young master. Let's go. Mrs. Bello, if you don't come with us, I'm afraid we'll get our skins torn off today. We hope that Mrs. Bello will not refuse the invitation and not to anger our young master. What do you want? The young master said that if Madame Bello refused to meet with him, he will not press. But the young lord who accompanies you must come with us. How dare he? It seems that Madame Bello has made a decision. Please, young lord, follow us. I came here to buy saws, and I don't care what you complain about, so don't. Interfere, since the young lord wishes to purchase medicine, please let us guide you. Heavenly area of medicines in the largest pharmacy of the city of aromas. She does not disappoint the young lord. We'll check when we go there. What do you want, Liu? He is an honored guest, my lady. You must not lead yourself too presumptuously of the guest of honor, the lady and the queen of the Devons. Him? Who the hell is he? How did he earn the honor of being the guest of honor, the lady and queen of the Devons? Seriously. If something happens to him, it will cost you your life. You shouldn't give in to him, where the mistresses or even Alice's family won't save you. Yes, it hurts. That is, he is a guest, ladies, the king of the Devons. Everything will be fine as long as he is alive. Look at his skinny body, arms and legs. I won't attack him, lest others say that I attacked a weakling. Whatever your complaints are, you have to deal with it yourself. I came here to buy saws. We have many karsts. We sell them at reasonable prices. But since you, a pathetic little one, want to buy something? It will be so simple. Liu, will you ever calm down? If you're deliberately confusing him, indeed, I must confuse him. If only the young lady would promise to marry me. If you promise to marry me, I will immediately get tired of this boy, and as compensation I will generously give you. You're dreaming. The young lady would rather marry a dog than you'd. It seems you are unlucky boy. Razadat, gas to marry me, you will have to endure some inconvenience. What kind of saws do you want to buy? They sawed the restoration of the soul and sawed those who nourish the soul. Bring it all, that's better. Send everything to the palace in a few days. I'll pay. Of course, it's not that simple. But I have to treat my young friend with respect. It's mutual. Excellent. You have two options, young friend. First option. You take the saws and get out of the city of aromas. The further you go the better. So that I never see you again. The second one. I choose the second option. Excellent. It's been a long time since I've seen such arrogant, pathetic bastards. Play with him a little. He'll get a nag no matter what the outcome. Hey, Lei, don't go too far. They're jade experts. And a one-on-one fight would be fine, but don't you think that the crowd falling on him is already a mockery? A mockery. A pathetic bastard cannot compare to a free master in terms of financial power or family power, and he does not see that this power remains to him. Since he is so aggressive, he needs to have power. It's too slow to fight, pathetic boy. Your uncle will not let you choose anymore. White, take the saw, we're leaving. Go away, you wounded my people, and you just want to get away with it. You're dreaming. What do you need? After playing with me a little, I already took what I wanted. How can you force me, if you can't defeat me? Don't even think about escaping. Well, how is it, soul-nourishing pill? In the heavenly square of medicines in Lei there is a soul-nourishing pill of the lowest mysterious class. I refuse, Abaldak. I don't care if your uncle is interested in you or not. I am determined to fight you and you have no other choice. Leo, if you dare to hurt him, you will not live. What's happened? Who is Leto fighting? Who is this Udasha? How can he fight with Liu? We don't know. Where did this yellow garbage come from? According to Bello, he is an honored guest of the Queen of D-Bods, the honored guest of the Queen of D-Bods. Why haven't you heard the manum? Young master has never lost like this before. Don't doubt yourself, demonic purple telic. Leia really wants to use it. No one has ever dared to do this to one. He is serious. Be careful, Yen Kai. He's going to get angry with her now. What's in the Desaptipo type? What the hell is going on? Such a powerful evil chi. Strange, this could be combat equipment. The resulting explosion of the cave, why is it so similar to Liu's technique? Look, do you see? Lih's eyes are like Liu's, they are full of madness and obey instinct, and this Yuda's, does he look completely calm? Sky-class artifact, how good. Just wonderful. Let me drink and absorb the dasha of your blood. Masters, Yenkai, demonic flame, you three, no, Bigoni. Reading formation, another sky-class artifact. Who is this guy, you fools? Why are you standing there? Stop, Lei, quickly. Stop, contain your anger, master, away. I want to kill him. I have to kill him. If you stop me, I'll kill you too, you bastards. What does it mean? Almost one young lady, please put away your anger. I'm sure you noticed that the purple demonic target decided to go crazy with his mind. Of course, everyone here wanted to watch the battle, which was not for life but for death. Of course, love is family values Soko, and if you want someone to fight you, a person has to fight. But should I stop if he asks me to stop? Since you've already defeated him, I guess I can't continue even if I want to. Well, thank you, but this is not the end. Why don't you say anything? I admit, and she took Marina away from you to the heavenly square, which was also taught to you, but it's also your fault. Who knew you'd be so pushy? I didn't think things would get out of control. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, no need to be angry. I already apologized to you. You can't just forgive me. Aren't you acting too pathetic for a man? Talk to me again and I'll kill you. Away, what's wrong with you? Triple A. What happened to the young lord? He fought with Liu and received severe wounds, and here Liu himself is acting like a low. Let's leave this conversation for later. You see, Senior Yun, he's still angry with me. How can I apologize so that he forgives me? Apologize? The young squirrel wants to apologize to him. Did they promise snow today? Maybe you have feelings for Adeb. No. What kind of lustful thoughts are these? That's all you think about. Enough already, otherwise I'll come to you tonight. No need. Okay, engazin him. Take care of me. I'll step aside. If something happens to him, how soon can you let me know? Fine. 3 days later, have the young lord's wounds healed? Yes, glory is not without itself. Hurry up and tell me. White, when she learns that the young lord has recovered, this will ease her anxiety. Yes, the young lord should know that the last few days it was nice to come here several times a day, to find out about your wounds. She is also exhausted and looks worn out. It's her own fault. Since childhood, Bello has spent a great deal of honor in life, hide in advarts, all year round. I cuddle up to the lady and was not sensible enough. A young lord must not stoop to her level. I'll tell her a little later. A few days ago, a member of the Semiel visited the palace, and left something behind. Semiel, yes, he brought a bottle of mysterious class pills, which is useful for recovery. A member of the family insisted that I hand them over to the young lord. I saw a young lord get wounded. That's why I took them. Does the young lord want to take them, or maybe you want to refuse? Nonsense. He put in such effort to present this gift. Naturally, I have to take them. Fine. I'm afraid if you refuse them, the Lu family would lose respect. Everything is for the best. I knew that the young lord was a friendly calf of this fox. Many young masters of the city and even a few young ones, gentlemen, would like to invite the young lord to their place and chat with him. Fine. Not if this is all, then I'm going back to practice. You are not worth it. I went 10 days ago. After 10 days, come in. Why did you come? I came to check on you. If you're still worried about what happened, there is no need for that. I don't want to remember past grievances. You're really not angry, until you decide to set me up again. I just wanted to stretch a little. Lei, you came across my friend. Yes, I promise I won't do that again. There was a misunderstanding that day. If the lady asks what happened that day, you are really good. I was wrong about you. Hey, stop staring. Fine, like I'm missing something while you're staring. What you? Doesn't Elder Yunalai help you get rid of your fatigue? Today I came to apologize, but I didn't expect you to agree. So let me do you this rare favor. Accept it with gratitude. Nice, yeah, compared to the Elder Yunalai, you are no match for her. Ha 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 ha. Something happened, not a harsh enough lesson. Uplodoc. Hey. What are you doing? Yer, Andrea, that something oughta courageous sky is lighter, not NFL. Plee bang dioptal, plee banged neoptal. Plee banged. Sada without tan and iman. Fe black desh of a person. Oni anaya yuta effort at stereo. Any avorsib pesca routine myad asterisk palm spasobia. About him bakesobi, those, applause opposite. And I didn't say it'd like to make enough talk track easily by guys commence rajdia, chooses udidia news. I don't know anymore. Odo, I can't do anything without you. The young Lorta is resting his peace. Come in. Good. Of life. Practice within is affected by practice. Then why did they suddenly paint your faces? Nothing like that. Is she covered in milk? Two cosplayers. Do you still wish to meet the young lord? Yes. Young lord has come to see you? Young lady Sui. Young lady Luo, let him come in, and you. Pathetic bastard, I warn you. I was just expressing my curiosity. I say find out what a man is, and it has nothing to do with you. The deed is done, long gone, so don't think about him anymore. Got it? Yes, I understand. You've got yourself settled in pretty well. A big pavilion is a very handsome man who comes to you at the wave of your hand. Must not want to leave here, right? I doubt that Mrs. Sue, who visited me, envies my word about life. No need for polite words. Just say what you want. I despise women who try to play with me, and to be honest, I want you to help me with the washed. I look like the kind of person who can do that. We are all smart, you are different. Our cultivation is limited and we can't even defend ourselves, and what can you say about running? And you, are you planning to stay here forever? At least you don't have the truth egg sealed. How can I know if I don't ask you, where should I go? He has nowhere to go. In that case, come back with me and yourself, Yutsu, you have to be a young lady, he jokes. She see you. On the contrary, I am very serious. I can offer you a better relationship without regrets, any cultivation resources you wish, a handsome man who will serve you. If you want someone from my clan, I have a cousin, and the pedigree is no worse. From the old members of my clan. Have an excellent one. Yes, expect it. No thanks. I am satisfied with what I already have. Well, think about it. If you ever change your mind, don't be shy and find me. In faith, the 7 is always open for you. In any case, you can put in a good word for us when you talk to the Demon Queen. Not if I see her again. As you can see, I am also a prisoner. It's just that my word is a little better than yours. Fine. Not in any case, if we survive this test, I will return to my family and will certainly protect you and your heavenly command. If you want to wash yourself before the first floor, let Yunili, Zoe and Zoxin know, so that they could prepare warm water and I would leave the room. Thank you. I hope we won't be at odds in the future. Older than his father. This guy can really be trusted. Yes, of all the people I've been nodding to, he himself is not comprehending. Besides, we haven't seen each other for only 2 weeks, and he has already become stronger. His level is below mine, but I still feel it coming from him. Unbearable pressure. I think Shot is superior to the first young lord. From 8 great families. Fortunately, it has no origin. Not if he had patrons. Get it? I see. Boy, you behaved well. I was engaged in self-knowledge. Don't grumble. I ordered it. Beauty, it would be good to serve you, but Yunili said you didn't meet anyone. I didn't think you'd be such a sweetheart. Of course, white is not bad, right? It will do. You're a real badass. Why did you come? You want to go somewhere? Believe me, no one is stopping you. Are you saying I can leave here? Of course. Did I say that you can't leave? That's right. I wanted to ask you something. Who are the evil spirits and what is the evil cave? Where did you hear about her? As I was fighting them, I heard people in the crowd say that one of his combat techniques he received from evil spirits who live in an evil cave. The evil cave is an extremely strange, dangerous place, complete being, in which we call evil spirits. Technique from the purple demonic say came from there, but he can't reveal it fully. Do you want to try it on yourself? Like to? Well, if you want, okay. It seems like you are practicing some kind of evil cultivation technique. Going there might do you some good, but the evil cave is located in the lands of the Ghost Kingdom. It's much worse there than in the city of Aromas. You could say there are enemies everywhere. Tomorrow I will send you White. She knows the way there and will help you to get around the dangerous place. Okay, thank you. The next day, the lady ordered me to take you to the evil cave. Bastard. Even if you seek death. But why choose such a place and force the young lady to take you there? Seriously. It's so annoying, but I have to. Where you end. In advance. I'll take you there. In half a day we will separate. This will save you some effort. Which live in the depths. You will die. Evil spirits. Who are they? Evil spirits. Partially solidified demonic target. Clear goal. To fix them. They have no feelings, but they are incredibly aggressive. And attacks all living beings. What benefits can you get there? Not counting combat techniques. When you defeat the evil spirit, essence will remain from it. This is essence, energy, which can be absorbed and purified, which increases the practitioner's power. Therefore the evil cave, despite the danger, continues to attract cultivators who want to receive life experience and become stronger. Not only people come there disciples of the Holy Land, but also on the page. All hope to gain an advantage. Understood? There were people who found her, but there are evil spirits who have special things, with unusual fighting techniques, like a purple demonic body. But all these techniques are evil, or essences, which enhance spiritual energy. There were people who found her and increased their spiritual energy. Is essentia really that wonderful? The worlds are truly very amazing. A long time ago I heard from my mother that the evil cave is connected to another place, with which one, world, you re-kidding, right? Maybe yes, maybe no. But how else can one explain such an abundance of evil spirits in one place? I'm counting on you, yes. Later. 3 days later. Hey, you pathetic bastard. Do your best not to pacify. What is this? Why do you care so much about my life? Maybe you're in love with me. What nonsense. I'd rather fall in love with road mud. There is nothing between us. I warn you. It's better to forget about what happened then. We don't owe each other anything. If you dare to say anything, I'll castrate you. Ha ha ha. Bastard. Oh, what a fight, what a terrible wind, and skin the schmurazes. The chill goes through not only the body but also the soul. To me, knock. Am. We did it wrong. My quickly gathers show. Yes. My name is Theo Yen. May I know your name? Yen-kai.so. Brother January. Judging by your reaction, Brother Yang, you're not familiar with this place at all, right? Yes. What kind of bottle is this? This is a bottle of spiritual cleansing. An artifact that everyone who comes here has in life with a different experience. Oh, and what's the use of one? This essence contains all sorts of wonderful things that are useful for the practitioner. If he absorbs it and purifies it, but it is not so easy to absorb it, because there is a lot of residual malice in her, and the stronger the evil spirit was, the more malice remains in the essence after his death. It takes time to cleanse it, and in the evil cave danger lurks at every step. And you cannot absorb the essence of the word of the spirit on the spot. It makes you vulnerable. Creature could do the same. This is what spirit cleansing bottles are for. Contain the essence, while you were looking for a safe place to absorb the cleaning. So that's how it is, and now everything is clear. Junior, give me one of the bottles. Better take one. Brother January, I'm afraid you'll have a hard time. Senior, those who come here for life experience must help each other and support their comrades. Brother, be careful. Later. No guy here. Guys, what's wrong with you? Should we have done this? True. He doesn't look like anyone important. Wears ordinary clothes. Why did you decide to give him the bottle? What an ungrateful boy. He didn't even say thank you. Why should he thank us? Does it look like he got the bottle for free? See for yourself. Fine. Take a look. This is a top-grade heavenly pill. The pill is a restorative truth-telling pill of the highest heavenly class. Tell me, can they compensate for the value of the bottle of spirit purification? Of course, that's what he is like. Generosity in full pants. I gave him a peach, and he responded with gratitude. That's all. It doesn't matter who he is. I wanted to be friends with him, but the three of them didn't appreciate my efforts. Senior, how did you know that he did it without any hidden agenda and is truly trustworthy? All kinds of people from all walks of life come here. What if he turned out to be evil? If he had any grudges, he would not have made any noise to warn us of his presence. Moreover, it was his words and behavior that proved that he knew little about this place, but still he came here confidently alone. No doubt, he is quite strong. Didn't you notice that he stood in front of us alone, but didn't even take up a seat? Didn't raise my guard. What does that mean? Yes, that he was not afraid of our attacks. May even have been confident that he could defeat us all if it was required. This is the main reason why I wanted to be friends with him. Wow. I was told that evil and spirit will fight until their last breath. So why did he suddenly retreat? Besides, why did it only take a few hits to kill him? Could it be that they are being suppressed by my true Yana? Isham, don't let me get bored. Why is it so quiet here? Poloka. What evil and spirits killed? Stashi. What do you mean? Yes. Since we didn't meet people coming from the depths of the cave, the one who goes ahead must be evil and kill the spirits. It seems I can't give in to his abilities. Apparently, not only is he very strong, but the cult also believes in powerful combat techniques, which can restrain evil and spirits. Otherwise, he would not have been able to destroy them. Even with incredible strength, this guy really isn't that strong. Apparently, the golden skeleton is delighted with this essence. I will absorb everything. The great hm. What the dear? Don't you think you're acting a little polite? Yes, sorry, it was an accident, coincidence. You brazenly paid our essence. You declare that he didn't want to do it, dear. You should think carefully. At least ours was given a higher power during the Israkaniya. Budo insult just by taking a bribe. Will you compensate? I will compensate you for your loot. Will you compensate? How? No need a younger. We know each other. You know him. Yes, he saved my life once. What a meeting. Young Mrs. Len, at first you must clear the evil essence. Immediately, how the body can absorb it. If you don't clean it quickly, it will lead to troubles. Let's continue. But keep your paths on guard. Don't let others. An evil spirit can take you by surprise. Ready. Friend, it is not so far to purify the evil essence. You assured me that you cleared it completely. It's not a joke if I clean it to the end. This will come back to bite you. Everything is fine. I practice the secret art in the walls of Yang, and for might simple, I was wondering how my friend killed the red one so easily. Spirit. You are not only using serious force, but also walls of the city. Well, I'm excited, and if I offended a friend, I hope you won't take this to heart. Too polite. My name is Yanka. By the way, how did you end up here? For us it's natural. Do and you know what this place is? Evil Promise. It is located in the territory of the Ghost King Inigate. Further on, the King of Ghosts is connected with this area. Not at Earth. Ash Grey Clouds. Our names are similar, but in fact we are not connected. Just belong to the same jurisdiction. I wonder where Brother Jan came from. I heard that there are quite valuable artifacts here, so I came to play. You came here alone, and you were brave. By the way, why are the evil spirits you encountered were red? I've only met green ones. Lie Jan. The thing is that green spirits do exist only at the entrance to the cave. If you go deeper, their color changes. The reds are definitely stronger. It is true. The deeper you dig into the cave, the stronger it becomes. Evil spirits. Dealing with green spirits is relatively easy. Therefore, only they can be found on the outskirts of the cave. The further a person goes into a cave, the more often he encounters red, purple, and eventually black evil spirits. The power of evil spirits grows, bodies become denser, and the black evil spirit even has a physical body. When confronted with them, even Shinyu's expert retreats. In addition, there are special evil spirits that Brother Young must be handled with care. Here's how. And what kind of evil spirit is this? Evil spirit in the form of a soul. Look exactly the same as other evil spirits, therefore, it is very difficult to recognize them, but if you meet them, I advise you because run with all your might. Run. Because they have spiritual techniques. I'm just a genuine practitioner and I can't defend myself if I encounter a soul of Brother Yang. Do you have a soul protection artifact? It seems like it will be difficult for you to defend yourself too. Usually people come here with artifacts that protect from spiritual techniques. Well, Brother Yang, practice the secret art of true Yang, perhaps this will give you protection. Well, souls are indeed rare. It doesn't matter. Doubting that we will be lucky enough to meet them. There's something moving there. Yes. Let's take a look. Brother Yang, would you mind walking with us? Fine. Don't worry, I won't do anything to you again. I know you won't do it. Just want to tell you something. I wanted to tell you why we came to the evil cave. I'd have some kind of goal. Makoi is a fetter. Someone. Yes. Recently, aliens killed many students of the free sects. Freed from shackles, and then they ran here. Dali on the Ghost King is located next to the free sect. That's why we were asked to help them. Isn't the free sect teasing your valley? You don't really want to be here. Of course I don't want it. I'll tell you everything because you don't know of Illerthly Ash Grey Clouds. And the people that the free sect is hunting are cultivators. From outside, I'm afraid that if you started to reign with your comrades, then you will find yourself in a difficult situation. Comrades. My sect disappeared. What kind of comrades can I have? Heavenly Povalian. My condolences. Are you chasing? Who else could it be if not a woman? A free sect knows no restraint. On the greedy, they do everything possible to implement your desires. Understand? But this time they are not just one young woman and two twin sisters. Both are incredibly beautiful and strong. And they really made a serious mess. They killed more than dozens of free sect disciples, but unfortunately, they did more than they could and were forced to flee. It seems you were very offended by the free sect. Someone from the free sect tried to free your wishes for our beauty. If you really find these two women, then what will you do with them? I don't know either. I didn't want to get involved in this. Even my master said that our cooperation is superficial, and if we catch them, we don't have to do anything significant. We'll think about it later. I find that you are standing. What's happened? Yes. Worth? Brother, he is one of us. What the hell? Who the hell is this guy? Younger Len was saved. I used a cover artifact and special combat equipment. Invisibility. Even the senior Chin did not discover me. How did you manage to do it? Sorry, it was a misunderstanding. Chining, any news? Did you find anything? I found them. These two are my sisters, and I found instead of finding these two girls, but they are much stronger than we thought apparently. Their level is not very high, but when they unite, their powers increase dramatically. Seen that guy who always acted cool when the panicked one screamed, and in his wake the Seville greened up the Kazal enough chatter. Junior Chin, yes, it's my fault. Let the younger Lin not worry about it. And in the end this dog was castrated? No. What a pity. But after this test he will suffer. From 10 days to 6 months. He deserved it. So that's how it is. So, what happened next? What happened to those girls? They ran away, and to be precise, they ran on in the direction they went. There were traces of purple evil spirits. A lot. I think they're about to reach their limit. And what are Yutsen's intentions? You know his intentions better than I do. Of course he's not going to give up. He wants us to go with him, pave the way through the purple spirits, and then they caught these two. What a bastard. And naturally we go. We must go on a journey if we want to see their pitiful state. Damned comrades, sooner or later you will answer this. You dared to hurt me. It's just a little early. Yutsen, why are you so angry? What the hell? It's a little early. Those girls will have to pay dearly for this. I want them to go through hell. So that they will grieve me from death. Although the inhabitants of the valley are somewhat ugly, however, the disciples of free sex are much more disgusting. Are you calling freaks? I was guilty. That your hands, frightening white shades, as if they belonged, like a ghost or a corpse. What do you know? Waiting, how many years? We will bring the art of shaking to a certain level, and natural light will return to our hands. The incomparable disciples of the valley and the scum of the free sect. Enough. Since you've come, we can begin. There are too many purple evil spirits in front of us, and we can't deal with them. Therefore, everyone should cooperate sincerely to break through. Of course, I hope that you, people of free sex, you will cooperate sincerely. Forward. AAA, 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 AAA. Let's continue. HM, AAA, AAA, AAA. Who is this bright guy here? AAA, just want you to become stronger. Yuching, how should I understand this? Nothing like that. This was our essence, and you openly robbed us. Who's, and, I don't understand what you're talking about. Didn't we free sect and gave the Ghost King not one command? All sincerely cooperate and help each other. We deserve this essence, just like you do, right? HM, if you kill the spirit again, we can openly take its essence. Don't be shy. If you cannot, come on, don't be angry. It is just the essence of the spirit. Again, what is it compared to the access to the cause Resultova source? Rest assured, once this little incident is resolved, the Yellow Spring Lake will be open for you for a month. I give Yutsen my word, and I will remember this to you. How this woman absorbed the essence into her body. She practices a secret art that preserves the energy of evil spirits, because she is an enchanted slave. They are ready to go to fish and earlier torment, and if it helps the disciple of the free sect that they obey. Don't let yourself be slandered by the bastards of the free sect, who use a special secret art, testing the enchanted slave's brains. It's all that bad. Yes. The enchanted slave is seriously injured, but she doesn't care, and they don't even care about the disciple of the free sect. He just wants to get his way, just like everyone else in the sect. Has more than one slave, and even if one of them dies, they won't bat an eye. HM. Ha, ha, HM. Apparently I owe you 2 senses. No, it's better to let him rob his brother. What are these bastards? For free. Do you like to see how long you can hold out? Snot absorbed so much essence and did not cleanse it. Sooner or later you will step onto the demonic path. How long will you last? You don't have to worry about me so much. You are too greedy. And the sense of the spirit of Franili is too late to absorb your soul. Let's go. So, should we move on, or are we just going to stand there like we're stuck in the ground? Layer perfume. Let's run. Why are there so many of them? They still surround us. Brothers, they're Brock. We meet again, bro. How did brother end up here? Just like you, we were persecuted. There are others here too. It was them. It was from them that we were running away. Are these friends, bro? Yes, these are old acquaintances. I didn't expect to meet them here. It seems like bro, friends, and relatives all over the world. Even in this godforsaken place you met comrades together. Okay. Tau, am a sect and a precious instrument, sect and precious instrument. Again. And you, forgive us for the disrespect. It turns out that Brother Tau is a very famous sect and a precious instrument. I'm very angry with the plant. And we are the disciples of Dalan the Ghost King. Dalina represents the world's finest alchemists, while the sect and precious instrument is an authority in the field of creating artifacts. Every year the sect created and sold 20 artifacts. There are few mystery class artifacts in the world, and half of them were used to create all these precious instruments. Here are the riches of small families of sections. Rarely did they own artifacts of the precious instruments sect. Every student from this sect, and in the sect itself, they are groomed or lieutenant. I didn't expect to meet representatives of the precious instruments sect in this place. Indeed, it is not surprising that each of them has a valuable artifact with them. Yanka from the Heavenly Pavilion. Here's how. I understand. My eyes were really open today. It turns out that Brother Yang is from the famous Heavenly Pavilion. Sect produces one talent after another. It can't be. You are so open with us. Next on the Ghost King. Thank you for that. Okay, you can focus on the current situation. First we need to solve the main problem. To be honest, I don't understand what's going on in your chapters. Here, Brother Tao has been here before. So you know something about this place, bookishness. We came here because our master said he wanted us to look at the evil sense. To understand how to use it to create artifacts. More. In fact, we arrived here not long before you. If you really want to understand what's going on, well, we'd better ask those two girls. Seem to know a lot more about what's going on than we do. If they hadn't told us to go up to the plate, we might not have survived. Oh, Chen, and if you can get me these two women right now, I will open the lake of the Zoltov Stashchiki for 2 months. They are one, you crazy, Yuching, and Clayot. We don't even know if we will survive. Are you still thinking about the place? If you have time before then, let's find a way out of this situation first. Even if Simmu doesn't die, I want these two creatures to die under me. Idiot. Don't bother yourself and don't listen to his nonsense. I swear, if we survive, I will never turn to him again. I'll ask them. This is too dangerous, Brother Yana. We should at least discuss this first. That's right. Don't want to. Suddenly evil spirits will catch you and you will not be able to free yourself. Don't worry. For now, I'm on good terms with my head technique and Blue Yang can restrain evil spirits. They won't be able to get close to me. But if these two girls don't understand what's going on, is what you did difficult, then why not ask them to come here? What? It seems like there's some kind of grudge between these girls and Brother Chen's team. To ask them about this. I still need to come to prove our sincerity. Have great strength, and if they join us, it will increase our chances of survival. Yes, that's right. If you can convince them to join us, I can swear that the Ghost King's Delina will not treat them like the scum of a free sect. Lying shackle, there is no ceremony worth having in such conditions. Of Brother Yang, be careful. If it becomes too dangerous, don't hesitate to come back. Yes. Don't get it. It's not right. I came to find out the current situation and I will not harm you. Ian Kai, how did you end up here? Have the same question. Zio. Pathetic boy, do you recognize me? May, you are glowing with happiness. It looks like you've become quite strong, and you both have become prettier. Sweet talk, and you can also fly. Apparently you have already reached the level of genuine your development. The 4th level of genuine. Is this related to what you received in the Cave of Heavenly Inheritance? Right. The heritage we have received is called the Secret Art of the Twins. This cultivating technique is intended for twins, and although we are twins, when we are together our cultivation speed doubles, but we were much weaker than me, and only recently did we catch up, reaching the 4th level of genuine. By the way, I forgot to ask what you do with these bastards. And be that after the fall of the Heavenly Dominion you join this damned free sect. You think too much. Stop. Don't come closer. Why did you come to you for B? Don't think I didn't see. They've been chasing us for a long time, but if you don't explain, I won't let you come near us. Stas 6. He is not like that. Just because you know someone's surface doesn't mean you know them and their walls. You can't be sure whether he is good or evil without looking into his heart. Okay, I'll explain. The point is it true? Why should I meddle for you? When I came to you, I wanted to know if you knew something was going on. I didn't expect it to be you, but since this is how it turned out, I think it would be best for you to return with me to the other side. So that we can help each other. Stas 6. Let's go. Okay, we'll go with you. But first May and I have to rebuild our walls. If we wait for you to restore your energy, it will take at least half a day. I won't agree to go with you until I restore the walls, then I have a solution. Open your mouth, why are you? Swallow it quickly. Tasty. Your turn, I'm not ready yet. May he give you something that can make our walls shine? It's not what you think. I'll stand guard for now. Brother Yen then left. Why doesn't he come back? It seems that Brother Yen has something to talk about with them. Besides, they don't seem to be afraid of him at all. Impressive. It seems that Brother Yen is animal and charming. They're coming back. Agreed. Be careful. True Yang brother. So effective against evil spirits, good. How good, you will still pay for your easy thinking. Greetings young ladies. Del, you came here first. You also noticed some anomalies. What happened here? May was fighting evil spirits, when suddenly a huge stream of demonic energy appeared. It seemed to come from underground. When the demonic Zay appeared, all the spirits began to behave a little abnormally. Noticing something was wrong, we tried to run away, but so many spirits came from all sides that we ended up here. Wait, a demonic entity appeared from underground. Do you know where it happened? You see the flickering demonic star there? The explosion happened there. You're welcome. We can't be such losers. What's the matter? This is the center of the word of the spiritual source. To the side, this is the only free section. AK. You're not complaining, are you? Must be older to joke. There is more than enough space in the colony. Keep going if you want these women to suck the crap out of Vasily. The younger ones handed over the Ghost King. It seems that you know about this source. Let's explain so that they don't die dishonest. This is a fantasy demonic goal for practitioners. It is extremely harmful, but this is a great opportunity for evil spirits, and, given enough time, they will absorb this evil source and become stronger and stronger every time they appear. All the springs attract all the evil spirits in the area. When an evil spiritual source arises, evil spirits, evil caves, become unstable. As you can see, they even kill each other in order to consume this evil. For now they are busy with evil, but soon when they really get mad, they will attack us too. We were incredibly unlucky. An evil spiritual source appears once every many years and would be encountered. What should we do? We need to hurry now, while they ignore us. Where to go? There is nowhere else to run. Not if we stay. I'm afraid we'll live a little longer, but we'll still die. Hey, the little man is right. Even I, an old expert, cannot hope for salvation in such a situation. And you, uncles, want to run away? Don't even dream about it. How about teaming up with an old expert, if you are alive or not? And what is the plan for the elder? Nothing special, just fighting. Although your strengths are not very developed, fortunately there are several of you. The old expert can even help you if you need help. Thank you, senior. The old man here can help you out once or twice at a critical moment, but I have conditions. What are they? If we get through this disaster, I want everything that's in this messenger, okay? We just want to survive. And what exactly are messengers? Evil essence. Well, this is especially evil senses, because a huge amount of energy is emitted from the source. Especially evil. Everyone get ready, try your best to stay alive. Very good. And we want to fight with me during the battle. The old master can save your life. Very much for the offer. Senior. No need to be stubborn, child. If you cooperate with the old master, each of the 5 spiritual essences that we receive can become yours. How about this? The old master will not make you carry the goods. No thanks. Excellent. The old man will not leave anymore. Bring her to collect the essence. Don't try to absorb it directly. Hey, Latvian sisters, Latvian brothers, quickly, apply the seal of drink and dragons to help brother poison. Fine, okay, attention, everyone concentrate. Hey, Brother Ian, this is no longer fair. I'm sorry, I didn't know this would happen. So, by the power of the old man, this old PS asked to harm us, and now he is asking his brother to poison him in some other place. Young people, you need to carefully consider the current situation. Then he knows maybe in the future you will need to ask the old master for a faster. If you refuse the old master, then when your turn comes, you will perish full of constrictions. Unfortunately, I can't help the older one now. My true integrity has been damaged, so I need to recover first, brothers. This pill will help. Very good. First we need to recover. Senior, please help us. Old man E2 can protect himself. Where will I get the strength to save you? If the elder helps to survive the trouble there, the free sect will pay generously. That's a different story. If we can survive, each of us will offer the master an enchanted slave. It is necessary to be a gentleman familiar with the technique without a free sect, and naturally, he understands the values of these slaves. Of course, the old master realizes the usefulness of the free sect slaves. Their secret arts and techniques are meant to aid in cultivation. All of them satisfy the owner's desire. Very well, fine. Since there are 4 of you, when the senior master receives your enchanted slaves, my development will improve significantly. Absolutely right, sir. The master asks the Lord to accept the berry quickly, but the old master heard that it was impossible to tempt a free sect with more than 1 charmed slave, and if you look at you, your positions are quite high for all of you. It seems to me that you are keeping it to yourself. Less, there are 4 to 5 slaves in the world, right? The old man is ready to help, but he wants 8 enchanted slaves as a reward. That is, for the old master to begin to act. Each of you must give me your trust. Agree or not depends on you. Purukum. Of course, the younger one. You are quite determined. Okay, agreed. However, mark my words. If you back down, the old master will hang your freedom on the sect and take away what is owed. As the fleas hurry up, the word man does not give slightly thought a free sect, life sacrifice to me the enchanted slave, but if you don't want to die, do it immediately. The old master gives you a sigh of relief, and if you don't sacrifice the name, I will kill everyone. What should we do, elder? Fulfill. Turn away. Oh. 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 Oh, fine. The old man knew you were determined. Wait a little while the old master figures something out. What is he up to? Has the old man gone mad? He thinks one villain can take you down. Ha, the old man is wasting his time. Razvan doesn't know that evil spirits can't even touch the light dependence of the Brataean. Be careful. He clearly has something hidden. Ha, please accept the gift, elder. Did you make us sacrifice our enchanted slaves to get the freedom mix? Exactly. And in this mag, everything you did, hit this evil spirit. Problems? No. Fine. Well, wait a bit, and if they don't call the old master for help, the old master tore off his head so that it could be used as a potty. A boxixer verd ray. The old master deals with the evil soul. You won't be able to hear cope, because none of you have reached the level of Shinyu, but the old man is not only a Shinyu expert, but also a 5th level practitioner. Killing the evil soul will be a bit of a hassle, but still possible. So, how about this? This kind of cooperation is beneficialist. I just get goosebumps from your proposal, senior. Could the old master have experienced so much business tricks? It would do you good to learn from this old man. You thought well, my friend Storshi. Moshi wonders. Could you suggest for them? What condition? Astet, they'll give you twins there. I'm afraid that's not a very good idea. If the older one wants to help, the younger one will offer 4 more enchanted slaves. Okay? The old master agrees. Very good. I will help you take all the women from there. However, for slaves are not enough. You must offer. I still have 8 slaves. Do you agree? I have 8 slaves somewhere. There are already too many. Of course, the twins are worth it for, but 2 other women. The younger one can offer for all 6 slaves, no more. Okay. 6. Remember, now you owe the old master 14 slaves. Friends, don't blame the old master for not reminding you, but if you don't want to cooperate, then definitely you'll shave it off. Older people don't have to worry. Seem to appreciate kindness. Unless you ask. Old master of help, then Dipalka where he moves. Are you sure, bro? Right, just in case. Don't worry, I always sober up and not at all my chances. Even if and I won't be able to win, I'm sure I'll retreat. This serves. This is what I thought about reconciling with. Strength is running out, brothers. It's impossible. He was able to recover from such a strong attack. Souls. Watch it again. A special divogic essay. Don't be greedy. Shameless old dog. Yankaya, be careful. I wanted death. You can join, just don't touch us. Not in the dinners that were given before the king. The ghost will fight with the Tabii boys, you should have backed off. If you don't calm down, the old master will not be able to withstand it and will crush your light shield, impudent Yudsi. I didn't expect to run into such plex. It seems like a breath. Wait, brothers. He's alive, bro. What happened? Demonic energy, you guys. I'm fine, brothers. Stashy. What happened to her? My bottom is full of energy. Hurry. I need to hurry and get some more. Give me all the bottles of spirit cleansing that you have. I always knew that brother was a great man. Damn, what a piece of shit. To waste such a good opportunity, brother. We are a free sect. We did not insult you. Please think twice and don't jump to conclusions, a friend. Where should I tell her what? The brother is a real man. I am ready to meet you halfway on one condition. What do you want, friend? Please speak. If it is within the power of a free sect, we can offer it. I want all your spirit cleansing bottles. Okay, everything for the sake of our agreement. Let me repeat it. Give them all to him. Well, it's alive here. I will remember you. I'll kill you if you don't shut up, right? Now, damn, the old bass player didn't want to provoke this weird little guy, and you can't stop grumbling. If he really decided to act, none of us will see tomorrow's dawn. Well, my friend, now, and how else? So what now? You suppose you will reject us? Hold your horses. Go on, I'll be back soon. Here, take as much as you like. Yes. Naturally, he is not just a good lover. He was able to break through to the 6th step. Oh my, the golden skeleton did not absorb this essence. Interesting. This evil essence actually increased the volume of my spiritual energy. Are you okay, bro? Yes. It couldn't be better. You've only made it to the clothing level, and you already want to get to the old buster. Brothers, we just discussed everything and decided that staying here for a long time is not an option. Yes, you were right. All want to get out of here. Well, as soon as we leave the board, most likely evil spirits will blow us away. Moving around in the stage is very dangerous. Then what do you suggest? Bro, you can fly while still maintaining a big protective dome. I've never tried it, but I should be able to handle it. If so, we would like to take advantage of the opportunity. Badly. Follow me if you don't want to die here. Wait, buddy. Even though there is a disagreement between us, I will still ask. Free up some space in your dome for us. Old man, a blind scout. There is no place in him. The old master asks you to free up some space. Nobody knows how the evil source will behave in the future. With an old master, you'll have a better chance of surviving, right? Everyone's strength level is different. You must throw out the weakest. You need to understand who to use and who to refuse. Senior. We are completely fine. Therefore, I will refuse the elder's offer of mercy. The old master cannot survive alone. Help me. And then we will all find ourselves under the curtain of light. This is a chance. You are an arrogant blatchy. You are a salmon of at. Find that yellow insects. What is this? The spiritual technique? Misfortune. That's right. It's a spiritual technique. She is from a special evil sense. Look death in the eye. Old dog. A point no. It's better to survive you, Blatchy, because one day the old master rubbed your skin off and crushed your bones. Do you think you can leave so easily? Well, it looks like we're the only ones left. Yes. The rest died. Already. Excuse me, pedestrians would suck in a follow-up Lord Clarshington security, but there is also fear here today. By the way, do you have any news about my great master, your great master, Lintejuyare? We know little. Only one night in the heavenly doldrums did a storm break out. Great battle. It seems Sebiatsa brought people to take yours. The sect under control, and then the battle began. I heard Dad say that the sect Master Lin seems to have broken through the Shanyu border. Master Lin is truly amazing. And what was the outcome of this battle? together with the four elders, Sect Master Linus his incredible strength to push away all Sebietsu experts, and then Sect Master Lin and the four elders seemed to disappear. Here's how people from your heavenly dominion could enter. And bloodily Mucklin and Boris Hall did not have such happiness. What's happened? From the heavenly dove came the demon lord, and the team sent to Sebietsu retreated. It seems an important person went missing during the battle of Sebietsu, and the contract with her was lost. The next team that arrived was the one that moved the door. Blame the bloody clan of Zelber because it did not find out a trace of your sect. Members of our sects were forced to go to the front in order to fight with the evil earth, ash-gray clouds, and prove his innocence. Otherwise, how would my sister and I have ended up here? And I'm just joking and don't see the heavenly daughter. This is the work of Sebietsu, who behaved too much capriciously. Okay, I understand. Suyen, have you heard anything about her? Nothing, not a word about where the students and elders went, and the important figure of Sebietsu has still not been found, so those who came later got angry at Heaven Daughter. All that remains are charred ruins. You hear body tirade Fox and is late. Find out. I understand. Bad, Layer is retreating. Still, the sky has not abandoned us. As soon as the opportunity arises, we must have the opportunity to run. A Dnekta or something incredibly powerful is being formed. Now, exit. Stop for the old master. Who are you? And what happened here? This is the monster and the Devons of the Ghost King. All at level 7 or 8 Sheju. We can't handle them, Elder. We are disciples from the Valley of the Ghost King who came here for life experience, and we don't know what just happened. Enough of this nonsense. We'll beat everything he knows out of him along the way. Don't know then. That is true too, Yenkai. First of all, leave. I'll find you when I get out. You don't say anything. You don't, right? What is this? The tone in green is unfortunately very lustful, and you have interested him. Tniva pictured his unique technique. Mark you. He senses your location and influences your thoughts and emotions. If you get close enough, he will be able to control you. The faint green aura that your body emits means that you are marked by the technician and the elder. Anyone who sees this light will understand that they will suffer from the Tniva picture of this bastard. Now he's figuring out what happened in the evil cave, but he left a Tniva peep on you. So he will definitely find you when he is finished. There is a way to destroy this technique. Even level 9 Shinyu experts cannot always remove the seal. You only have two options. Kill him or find someone stronger. The old man will allow you to be singled out if you tell me everything you know. This thing originated from evil sources. What are we going to do? All close to level 9 Shinyu, but we still have to find suitable energy sources. If we miss the opportunity, who knows how long we'll have to wait. Agree. The old master keeps his word. You are free. These old farts, even though I kept my word, you'll have to get out of here somehow. Everything is in your hands. Of course, it's the devil. The real devil. Something inside me reacts to this energy. What's happened? Why are you still here? I want to ask you, what about you? Why did you come back? We have a slightly different relationship with him. You didn't live with him. We met him long ago. Our blood clan. His heavenly polity was with the sects in the neighborhood. Most likely, if you return, you will all die. And have you forgotten to think about yourself? True. But you, Brother Taz, should think first, and then piss one to the ladies. We four from the sect treasure the stirrups. We will not die in any case. These four old men will not insult us without reason. You all, Yenka, it's us. That couldn't be right, could it? It's only been 15 minutes, sister. Yes, these two did not have unrivaled strength. But still, they were 8th level Shinyu experts, which, Lanshe called especially powerful. AAA, Chestered fact January. He created specifically to suppress the schiza demos. This is a demon. He can speak the language of people. How intelligent is he, ye kid? I am Devil General Mango. Rasta dared to harm my spiritual core. This gentleman will definitely not forget you. A Devil General Mange. For monsters and demons did not last even 10 minutes against this devil, and then 2 were killed and 2 were forced to flee, and it was possible to pin him to the ground, piercing his chest. The volumetric defect, but the devil pulled it out as if it were empty. Luckily, The creature turned out to be a real devil, and the devil's seal chain played its role, otherwise, I wouldn't be able to resist, even if I was 10 times stronger. Ionkai.mm. Leave me alone. AAA.ionkai. I need to find a secluded place. I know the perfect place. Well, not far from here. Lead the way. What's stressed? So cold? Why is this cold so similar to what one feels in anger? Sources? Ionkai. He's definitely okay. It's all thanks to him. He shouldn't have any problems. Good people don't live long. Servants live for thousands of years. How can this kill him? Younger. Why did your words sound so bitter? The shield. Not ha. 3 days later. Devilish reincarnation. Everything is fine. Finally, you came out. If it had been delayed, we would not have been able to stay there. I'm sorry I made you worry. The brothers, the monster, and the Devons are seriously wounded or dead. How did you manage to remain a divorcee? Who can? You even left winnings. Both sides were badly wounded, so I was lucky, and when the two of them retreated, I managed to fight the devil and get something naturally. Brother Jan is so lucky. Anything can happen in the world. It seems the 4 monsters and demons that took you away actually gave you a gift. These old bastards decided to steal the Zaplanka, but ended up losing their rice. Why didn't they catch me? If they had captured anyone other than Yank, he would have certainly died. Do you really think it's easy to take advantage of such a chance? In any case, I owe Brother Jan a lot of life to the evil cave. If Brother Jan needs anything in the future, my brothers and I will do our best, even if it means sacrificing your life. And we, although we are brothers and sisters, are not the strongest fighters, but when it comes to gifts, if Brother Jan needs an artifact, just come, everyone who wants the tool, and will find me. We are not far from Dalan the Ghost King. Why doesn't Brother Jan join the DAP for a few days of rest? He can't. You are too cold, younger. What do you even know? I say this for his own sake. The master knows him, and if he goes to Delina, he will not live to see the sunrise. What are your brother's plans? Did Entu's brother invite us to travel together? I'm also a little curious about what's going on in Dalan. I wonder if we can come. Of course. Well, we'll part ways here. Be careful on your journey. Come on, Brother Yanu. 2 young misses. We'll meet again. By these so-called Devil's Path cultivators aren't all that at least these people from Delina are very good. Good, bad. It's just a matter of perspective. Where are you going to go now? Where do we? First we need to leave the evil land of Bapel on the grey clouds. And where will you go? Return to the land of the bloody Voklan. No, we can't go back until the war ends. If we go to the Boja and often everything will only become more difficult, then let's find others from our clan. Not where we fought. All ours should not be there. What about you? One day, I will follow you. But first you have to strike. Well, is that all? This is too much. On our way, you are free. Demonic energy. Finally, here we go. A mountain. Typhoon, what are you doing here? Aren't you 2 young lady dicks from the bloody clan? It's all true. It's good that you managed to return safe and sound. Please come in. Please forgive us. We are just doing our job and asking the 2 young ladies not to worry. Young ladies, forgive me for such a casual question, but this our friend. What are you nagging about? If this is your friend, then everything is fine. Quickly inform the young lord that all fear has been returned safe and sound. Everything is charged. Yes, sir. Are they there? Uncle Lai Guvanchali, a 4th level combat expert of the Shinyu, Blood Voklan. Young ladies, is it really you? It's us, Uncle Lai, safe and sound. I'm so glad. I'm not okay. Okay, finally, we can please the master. Clan, this elder had already seen Bladshev. Greetings to you. I am Fanzidzi and Zalabir. Once had a friend who was very similar to you. The daredevil asks what his new friend's name would be. Young Kai. So it is, Brother January. Well, my new friend looks like an old kid in the face. Well, what a name. Haha, what a coincidence. Yeah, so it's him. That's why this child seems so familiar to me. Hm. Sencha is coming. Hm. Ziamai. Must have happened to you. Thank God they returned safely. Hm. Young lord. Xiang, you can't call us Daiwo, and we didn't. I tell you about this? Please forgive me, young ladies. The reunion after such a long separation made the young lord too emotional, and she blew his tongue out. I hope this won't happen again next time. Yes, of course it won't happen again, but first, the 2 young ladies need to apologize. When 2 young ladies were being chased, I should have come to the rescue. Our lobby and the young master were left with only the opportunity to watch without help like evil demons. They drive young ladies into a trap. For the last 3 months. On the Chaba, damn the fact that I didn't have wings. Who could bring me to you to save you? Fortunately, the two ladies received the blessing. Not without, and managed to return unharmed. To my heart knows you are safe. Young ladies, just returned from a long and dangerous journey. Must be tired, and I must leave so that the young ladies can get some much needed rest, and if they need anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Have a good day. What a decent man, Yenkai. This guy shouldn't fool you, although he seems kind and harmless, has a slippery tongue, and so does Mentrigan. Just hides them, otherwise he would not have commanded them to be in their place. I know. He commands this place. What happened? He is just a member of the younger generation, as he was appointed here. Any Sionin yourself? No, only one elder. Must be tired and want a rest. This old man will explain everything in the evening. Fine. Yenkai, follow me. What happened, uncle? There are significantly fewer experts. Where did the elders of the Bloody Clan and the Zalaburi disappear to? The situation has changed. A month ago, 8 great families sent summonses to all experts who took part in the war with the evil land. It seems that the 8 great families and the Demon Lord want to have a decisive battle. The decisive battle, although we started with hatred and enthusiasm, after long battles, many simply wanted, so that the war ends as soon as possible. Likely, the heads of both sides reached an agreement. That's why many experts, including your father, left. Popo left too. Experts, the clan master and all the elders also went behind the mountain. If it weren't for the master's personal request, this old man would not stay here. The master said that one day the 2 young ladies would definitely return. I asked permission for this old man to stay, firstly, to take care of our students, secondly, to wait for young ladies. It seems that the master's decision was correct. If it weren't for the faster Shadokwane, perhaps all the students of the Bloody Clan and the Zalaburi would have died. What's happened? Same as before. While our 2 sects were with the heavenly commanded, no other sect follows us. While you were here, you did better, because sometimes the Senshu interfered. However, when you disappeared, Senshu just threw us aside, and the students of our sects began to be entrusted with all the dangerous tasks. So this region is now less important than before. Well, okay, the lady is right. The decisive battle will be fought in 3 or 5 days, or in 2 weeks. In essence, the outcome of the war will be decided by the winner of this battle. Therefore, we do not want to worry and disturb the forces on the other side of the mountain. Family simply entrusted the leadership to the Senshu. Apparently, they wanted to take advantage of this rare opportunity to teach him. Yang I, what is modest? Let's have a drink. Pour us some. Yes. Ouch. It's slippery. Yes. Ow. Almost fell. How could you be so greedy for it? The eldest one will be seated. The younger one is Lee Fosher. The elder one watched as the monkeys fooled around, and accidentally tripped. The elder one likes to joke. What monkeys are there among the daughters? Why can't I see them? The younger one is weak in speech. Don't you see that monkeys are not only fools, but they also eat meat and drink wine. Isn't it strange? Really, do such monkeys really exist? The younger one should look at them. Where are they? Where? But yes. And hooray, what protects them quite powerfully? There are rumors that you escaped from the heavenly vault. Curious. And I wonder how all of you haircuts managed to come back from this hell. Explain, senior, if it's not too much trouble. What exactly did you do to survive? What business is it of yours? Other one, if you fled, betraying the great Han dynasty, and having conspired with the devils, how can we sit back and relax? Maybe you have become deaf to the sound of things. Maybe you came back from this hell as spies. We all need to check it carefully. Haha, what? Oh, I'm sorry, my sister didn't say anything good. I'm also interested. We are curious not only as soon as you returned alive, but also what tricks they resorted to. What business is it of yours? Other one, if you fled, betraying the great Han dynasty, and having conspired with the demons, how can we sit back and relax? Maybe you have become rumors of the demon land. Maybe you came back with spies. We LL. Checked. That's right. This one looks weird. From MMMA, it's hard to say. You brought me here. Very well. And its origin, right? I don't know. We met on the road. You are more than suspicious. Squeeze him. Who will initiate? Haha, dare to defend the people of the evil land. You are all dead. Let's beware. Even if we don't fight. A dash HM. Who is dedicated to move a friend. If you want to talk, maybe we should let our people go first. Quickly, free the elder lion. About? Glad we didn't turn against you, and you wounded 2 of our people. Don't you realize that this is too much? Haha. Oh really? Interesting. What? Do you think, senior, if I were in his place, then hypothetically I would also tolerate this. Haha. Good words, senior. You dare to treat one like that. Close up. Oh. Go to hell. Enough. It's a shame to stand up for him. What nonsense, young man. Let them go first. I don't like it. Let me watch. Young man, this is our duty. How about freeing our slaves? You must understand that while we are on the front line, we must rely on each other. This is no longer your business. Not all problems can be solved as they arise. What do you want? Nothing special. We sisters arrived here only to date. I have no idea why such powerful killing measures are needed, although I have some idea of what is happening. Something bothers me. I advise you to release them quickly, otherwise you will regret it for the rest of your life. Are you threatening me? You can think like that too. And you, haha, wonderful. Oh, you dare. Next time I'll hit the chest. Did you make me laugh? Do you think not? Tell me, what do you want to get rid of this, Ovadvo? Can you answer my questions, young master? Is he looking at you? Yes, he knows I'm here. How did he find me? I in this war. She is a little too skilled, quite possibly. What's happened? Why do I hear sounds of fighting? Young Master Shinny. Masters. Thank you, young Master Shinny. This man wants to kill us. Young Master Shinny. Situation. May. Can you explain what happened? This couple appeared out of nowhere, and she began to provoke and repent, insulting him in every possible way. This is true? Well, This young master asked a simple question, and none of you dare answer. Yes. So that's the thing. The sarcasm and abrupt behavior of Serge on the bodice became apparent. Although we are all of different strengths. We are gathered here to fight the Debans. Ash Grey Clouds. All one team. All need to support each other, and you provoke others. You learned your lesson. Because they were too weak. I think it's clear to everyone who is to blame here. Why haven't you apologized yet, in front of the students of the Hall of Storm and the Blood Clan? To be worn out, young Master Shinny. A friend. This Xianshu did not do his job wrong. And did not save the bloody clan with the Hall of Storm from injustice. I understand you're angry, but can you respect me, Xianshu, and forgive them? Only by continuing to live can they learn their lesson and repent. As for today's events, rest assured, this Chu guarantees that more of this kind of thing will be repeated. You are unhappy about something. If you have any demands, you can announce the free ones naturally. I'm glad to see you, young Lordson. Fine. Let's smooth over the conflict. All comrades, and there is no need to raise the temperature. We must know that our real enemy is the earth, down to the grey clouds. If we get rid of them, we will easily solve other problems. Guarantees. Haha, Lord and Miss. No. Hands. The word of Daddy Eskalga Ryuber. Strong ears, and would be a this guy, and Trode apologize. God. Our youngest has committed a serious offense in relation to the blood debt. Okay, from the Pori Hall. I will discipline these students strictly, and I won't let him cause any more trouble. Yes, get out already. We're leaving. That's it, brother Yana. Now I respect him even more. What's the big deal here? Yes, let's drink it. Tell me what just happened. Why is this brat still alive? The thing is that it means he not only blocked the blow of your spiritual technique, but also wounded you. Yes. Young Lord, I understand, the reason is strange, but I guarantee that it is true. Please, if you have any doubts, research everything yourself. Enough. I don't doubt your words. What do you think? If these two are telling the truth, then the child has a high-class soul protection artifact. In fact, there may even be two of them. One for defense and one for attack. Level is such that he cannot be attacked by spiritual techniques. Quite logical. How interesting. He also has a spiritual artifact. Ordinary people don't have this kind of skills. The young master sat down. You harvest so that we can sell an octa, but we don't want to back down after all this. We just need to get it into your head. No, that's too suspicious. Are you right? All these wounds, all these Zhuans and Lfu come from, this pathetic brat is very insidious on the Nasudarov, but he still held back. At least he didn't put their lives at risk. These are the Sin family's special healing pills. Dissolve them in warm water and give them. They will recover in about 10 days. Very much, my lord. Okay, go away, young master. Why is this young man bothering you so much? Of course, it is a little bit ancient, but it is hardly worthy of your attention. When I first saw him, I realized at first glance that he was very selenium. Didn't you notice that all this time he wasn't even afraid? Even when you showed up, he maintained an aggressive stance and was indifferent. Obviously, this is not an ordinary child. I can't even begin to appreciate its true depth. Okay, I won't speak out against him for now. Let Wait a few days and see what happens, but the decisive battle will soon end. We will have to return to our family. It will be difficult to meet him again. This is just the first round. Nothing worked out. I'll go to the health center. AAA. Later. Yang. What's happened? We need to leave. Xianxu said this is our last mission. When we finish, we will be allowed to return home. I'll see you out. No need. Your identity is still unknown, and if you go with us, it will arouse suspicion, and for the accusation I sit on my feet now. They suspect that you are a spy for demons. How many people are leaving this time? Almost the entire camp. Only those who will preserve it remain. All you have to do is stay here and wait for us. The mission will last no longer than 3 days. Just sit still. When the mission is over, the elder will take you home right away. Haha. Xianxu. Where am I sitting on the bodice? Weren't they with you? While we were fighting the enemies. No, I didn't see them at the very beginning of the fight. What do you mean by that? Are bad. Hurry back to camp. Polite reminders. Haha. Why are you trying to hide? If the sappy came to my barge, let's see it. He's a pathetic little boy this time, but no one has ever humiliated me like this, and make sure you pay for it in full. You are too weak for this. You are crazy. Young man. Awaits you. This is the case, Xianxu. Correct. Including what happened that night. What did he promise you? Is it really worth hunting me for? Ha! Ha! Worth insulting you. After today, you will be a pile of bones. What does it matter that we insult you? Ha! I'm afraid you can't afford. Pay for this insult. Tarkovsky technique. Ha 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 brooch. Ha! It's gone bad. Ha ha brat. Ha! That phrase again. Not when will you calm down? Back. AAA. What kind of miracle is this? How can it be so powerful? Why him? We can only hope for 2 Shenier experts. Let him work with the forests of the earth. Like this. Look, boy, you dare to attack me again. You killed so many students here that today you owe me blood. Ha! The strength of the Shinai combat experts is truly unimaginable. Snotty brat. Even though you killed so many of our younger ones, but this master is merciful. I am ready to save your life. On your knees. Do you want to save my life under such a pretext? I suppose this is also an instruction to sit down. The heavens return kindness and good fortune. Of course, they return and take revenge. How could a young master of Shiani even run in here? Damn you, you will continue to resist. Okay, since you insist that you will sit down with the dogs, I have only one essence to you, you yellow animal. You are too arrogant. Do you really think that I can be beaten by your experts with a target? Demonic incarnation. Haha, shut out Obeldok. What kind of force is this? Suddenly, a feeling appeared that if we began to resist, we would die unpleasantly, but he only gave me up to 60 million spheres of genuine. Why should the experts feel afraid of him? Yellow piss. You really are a diamond. Count as you wish. Do you think you have enough speed to come back? Any more? God bless you. What are you drinking? I told you that you cannot afford to insult me. A fan lao, solo. Help me, ha, 2 young ladies. This is a demon man. He is our friend. If you want to deal with him, then you will have to go through us first. He killed our comrades, the rainbow soaring ships and the thunderlight sect. He stopped on the path of the dynamite. He is no longer the man you knew. Has no creation. He won't even recognize you. Get away from him quickly. Haha, monster. Enough. Are you hurt? Ha. What happened here, young master? When Sulao and I arrived. We have become more expensive. That it is from the family that tries to kill Chadman and the court of the soaring rainbow. Unfortunately, the 2 old masters proved incompetent and were unable to save Chadman. Chadman's trouble. Yes, I thought that Pepperanil had fighting power, but I didn't expect that my Pepperanilka was far below his true strength. He killed 2 experts with his sword. How strong is he? Young master? This Adash is engaged in the practices of the devil, and he doesn't even recognize his friends. The old master asks that for the sake of our fallen comrades. The young master restores his conduct. Who exactly is practicing the devil? The old bastard. Besides, you just saw him kill Chadman. Did you ever think that he was the one who attacked the current one first and wanted to kill him? This old master believes only in what he has seen. 2 weeks ago, the people from the Thunderlight sect and the Rainbow Smiting Court suffered great losses at his hands. Today they abandoned their duty on the front line. And the secrets returned here. For what? Surely you can guess even if the Yankoi actually killed them, it could be considered self-defense, but who died here, brought their own death? How is this connected to him? The first young lady is right. People from the sect and the court not only acted behind our backs, but also left the battlefield to kill some of our own. Young master must stand behind justice. My God, you're going to sit down. What do you say to that? If this is really the case, the young master will definitely punish the people from the sect and the court to serve you when you reach the most hell. After all, it's all your assumption. You came back with me. None of you saw what happened. Naturally, I was not a witness to what happened either. That is why I suggest that both sides explain what exactly happened here. I have no objections. I appreciate your understanding. Serju not yes. Lifu. You must have seen it all with your own eyes. I really did write down everything that happened. All the details that you remember. If you see something concealers lie about, you are aware of the consequences. If you do not speak, the young lord will be forced to conclude that you are guilty and kill you in the house. But if you have been offended, I promise that for your sake, I will stand up for justice. Fine. Not when we were fighting on Mount Taifong today, our two sects were being driven away by a group of cultivators, layers of earth, ash-gray clouds. After killing them, we found that we were not far from the camp and decided that there was no need to return to young Lord Siang. So we just returned here. Nonsense. I haven't seen anyone from your two sects since the battle began. Who was chasing the cultivators of the earth layers? You obviously decided to flee to the camp from the very beginning. Clin, I say, it's true. Young Lord Siang, if you don't believe me, you can search the western outskirts of the case. Hero, there will obviously be fresh bodies there. I will definitely look into your claim. If you have pursued enemies, that deserves praise, but the decision not to return to the front was clearly a mistake by your two sections. Have no choice but to reprimand you for this mistake. I assume you have no complaints, right? No. When we returned to the camp from our restaurant, we decided to send some of them to inform the Lord about the situation, but before my friends had time to rest, the evil one suddenly felt the eruptions. Eruptions are evil, Verda. Never before have we felt such a malevolent aura. The elders of our two forces thought that incredibly evil debauches had infiltrated the camp. So we all came back to confront them. Well, when the source of the aura was discovered, who really is that person? A strange man, who was brought on vacation by all the fears. This is him, and then this man attacked us without warning. Our elders were unable to stop him, and many of our students were killed or seriously injured. In the end, two elders sacrificed their own lives, trying to save as many of our people as possible. Please, young Lord Sen, such an act is unforgivable. I ask you to please restore justice. You too, get up. If the young lord cannot stand up for our justice and kill this demon, then we will never rise to the scale. And yet, this is just your version of what happened here. It seems, my friend, that your situation is not so simple. If you have something to say, the young lord will listen to you. No comments. Yang Kai, you must resist, and they didn't shake you. How can you stand with the crowd and remain silent? If they consider me a demonic creature, then so be it. Don't see any need to justify myself. The Force decides everything. That is, friend, by your words you mean that we have no right to judge you. Any, Chenik, strength yourself. Well, you, stray dog, freshly say that he is not enough. First class yourself. Oh, I'm scared. My knees are shaking. The institute is impressive. So, let's be honest. The young lord will let you understand the power of the self of the first class. Fan Lao, Shilo, capture this demon. Stand, young missus. If you don't want to experience pain, I suggest you step back. If you stand your ground, the young lord will have no choice, except to assume that you are in league with this demon, and together they decided to capture us. What great respect, young Master Sen. That's right, Sebia Sen is the one who decides the issues. It's me, Sen, who somehow covers the issues, and if you don't punish this demon, you will never feel safe. Well said. We haven't seen each other for several months, but Brother Syed's character doesn't seem to have changed. His name is Nanshan, he is the young lord of the Nanya family, and another first-class family, which is equal in status to the Sinshu. Several generations, one family and families in autumn were considered a marriage. That's why they always had a good relationship. We'll be careful with him. How did you get here, Brother Dan? Weren't you on another part of the front, a few 100 kilometers from here? Didn't the decisive battle end 2 days ago? 2 days ago, the 8 great families announced, That we can come back. Point one day along the way we felt an unusual presence. I didn't expect to see such a good show. Why are you still here? Today we completed the last piece, and plan to tell this good news to everyone as soon as we finish. But I didn't think such amazing changes would happen. I didn't have time to report this. That's it, because of him. Yes. Curious. Has a very strong evil spirit. Apparently it is not so easy to cultivate it in a pre-technician. Definitely he killed 2 of our Shinyu experts. You've got to be kidding. Brother Senator, he's only at level 6 January. How could he kill expert Shinyu, not to mention 2. Master, this man cannot be underestimated. His powers, his aura, are extraordinary. If I fought him, what would my chances of winning be? Like you, this, speak. Nundai, such a dangerous person must be killed immediately, and if we leave him alive, it will lead to serious problems. I think so too. So why are you hesitating? I need someone, and they cannot be killed. You and I have known each other for several years now. I know what you're thinking. Hermis, you wish to live or die? What a stupid question. Fine. Then step aside. This has nothing to do with you. We'll kill this ugly thing. Do you want to protect his life? Fine. You will marry my brother, Xiang, and I'm mentioned. I'll leave him alive. Sergeant, you can't. It's true. I'm interested in girls, but it is more important to kill the demon. How can you change our priorities? Here you make a decision, and what you take will happen. Not if I support you, no one will object. What do you think? There can be no talk, just a second-class sex student, right? My brother Xiano was born in his first grade self and is the strongest candidate for the role of patriarch. Status. Strength. Appearance. It would be good for you to have a match with him. You are just simple women. It doesn't matter what you are trying to achieve. Sooner or later you will have to get married, and now the young lord of the first-class family is ready to receive you. This is the chance of a lifetime. Our answer will not change. I repeat once again, either he dies or you marry brother Xiang, and I leave him alive. Make your choice yourself. I'll give you 10 minutes. And if you don't decide, I will not spare anyone. If someone is against it, he will clean up on the spot. So that's what it is. You want to frame the Yankees while threatening us, right, Hojo? If you think so, then this is all one big misunderstanding. You take me for a fool, and I've known for a long time what you're thinking. It is not useful to make concessions. These 2 girls are from second-class sections. The only way to solve everything here is by force. Don't understand why Xiang's brother is taking so long with them. Mr. Nan, Mr. Xiang, can first-grade families determine the fate of their students, for example from second-class sex? What do you want to OTC, in my poverty? And it seems like you can only blame yourself. Why do you think the powers in this world are divided into 3 classes? You need to realize the difference between us from the throw. What do you think your behavior would be like in front of us? Even if you come from a first-class family. If you belong to the first-class forces, then we would communicate with you as equals. Alas, such is the law of the jungle, and don't tell me you didn't know about these basics. If you ever gain strength and power that surpasses mine, I will bow down humbly. If the disciples from the bloody sect from the Zalaburi had not intervened in what was happening, then I would not have been surprised, but despite all the danger, they did not hesitate and came out on my side, and you can trust it. Don't worry, if I want to leave, they won't be able to stop me. Sheno, who else is trying to conscience yourself arrogantly? Do you want to test my arrogance? Surround. For elders. If the disciples from the second-class sect suddenly interfere, you can kill them. AAA. In the sky, AAA, Golden Eagle. I know it's a bird. Unfortunately, this old man sees this bird for the first time. Even think about owning Yanka. I will take advantage of the opportunity to run. Why are you slow? Once they catch that eagle, they'll go after you right away. They'll catch him. They don't have a chance, sir. This is a 5th-class bird. Elders alive, help me. AAA, take it, sir. Be careful. What? Well, why is Sula? What happened? I apologize for being so fearlessly worthy. Sir, Dan, but you are already the owner of this eagle, master. So what? 7 Janania does not care about the first class. Can't we give a present to this bird? If the eagle really does have an owner, then they will just let him in and give him a gift that is not his. What's so special about this bird? This is a 5th-class monster, a golden eagle. It's not that he doesn't remind you of anything. Almost 20 years ago, several such eagles caused a stir in the Ihan nobility. Silversmith getting old. Golden age of the Yang family, exactly. Why not? Do you understand, uncle? You've all heard of the Yang family, right? has a method of teaching direct descendants. They send them out into the outside world to survive on their own for 10 years and gain life experience. During this time, the junior Yang families cannot rely on the strength of the young family. They are prohibited from revealing their identity. Family does this to encourage them to fight and toughen themselves up. After 10 years, the descendants are called back, and then they compete to become the next patriarch of the young family. But in 10 years a person changes a lot, especially a young one. He is forced to hide, so it is not easy to find him, and the young family came up with a special method to find their descendants. What is this method? They use a special breed of monster, the silver-blooded golden eagle of the young family. At an early age, these flying monsters are fed by bloody senses to the young family. That's why they have a keen sense of family pedigree. A descendant of the Yang family can be found if he does not go beyond a certain range. There are only 10 golden eagles in the world, each of which has a young family. Family treats them as rare treasures. Besides, when the golden eagles fly out to search for the younger ones, this also means that a war for the inheritance of the young family is about to begin. War for the succession of the young family? Exactly. The young lords of the young family have been wandering for the past 10 years, are recruiting assistants and allies. They are holding a competition to decide who the next patriarch of the young family will be. The last time there was a war of succession, 18 years ago, many people died. War for the young family. It shuffles not only the young family, but also the great powers of the world, because many of these forces are involved in it. If you are confident in your abilities and interested, you can also participate. But I remember that the young family sent direct descendants 5 to 6 years ago. After 10 years, you can rest assured this bird belongs to the young family. This leaves me with no doubts. But if this is true, then, in other words, among the younger ones gathered here there are young Master Yang. This young Master Yang, she didn't fall in this, and at the same time he didn't see. This is just a misunderstanding. This humble man asks young Master Yang not to take this to heart. Trinkets. What a car. Take care. I am young Master Yang. Bloody conclusions. To the Yin family. Where is the young lord? Hey, adopt this young guy, but his appearance does not seem familiar to me. Young lord. He was the youngest direct descendant, the son of the 4th master of the young family, but, wasn't it said that the young lord was born with a birth defect and couldn't cultivate? Young lord, is it really you? Well, bloody conclusions, phone blood conclusions. Tanusian, came for the young lord. Stanty. Eat. Who's in charge here? Answering the elder, this place comes under the command of my Xiang family. Be serious. The decisive battle ended 2 days ago, and if there are no problems, we will leave together with the young lord. Well, if there are any unresolved questions left, you can ask us for help. Well, I would have driven the horses. No problems left. We were about to leave too. The elder one doesn't have time to be so kind. I wondered, why did the eagle so frightened flutter in the sky and not land? Now I understand, who attacked. Narla family. January. We had eyes. Well, we didn't immediately recognize the golden eagle. Swear to his elders so that he won't be hurt. Didn't recognize him. What good are eyes if you have them? The eagle wasn't touched, right? Then why are there 2 of his pyros lying here? This is all a misunderstanding. Cannot either try to resolve it in a civilized manner. Haha, you know what we're waiting for, right? Not this will satisfy you, sir. I only see doors. Aren't there 4 experts here, Wavasha, because it is a willow? We did not attack, Narla, your hand or your life. Decide quickly. In 3 seconds you will no longer have a choice. Elder, I will sit down and pick something else. Looks like there's another one. You do it, plain, and you want me to do it, young master. Nan. Noble in spirit, he shouldn't lose his hand. He only needs to give 2 fingers. Yes. Since the younger lord has decided so, you only have to pay 2. I will remember you. I think, young lord. Nan. I was wrong about you. 2 fingers were just a punishment for wounding my eagle. You forgot that we also need to settle the grievances that have arisen between us. Asa young master, I intend to resolve the situation. May be too late to say that, but not so. May be too late to say that, but you can't get too hung up on grievances. A new friend is always better than a new enemy. Young master, I will soon have you participating in the war for the family inheritance, right? Please think twice and don't act rashly. Think twice. The wrestler of the Grey Sable. Within 3 months, otherwise, I wouldn't mind tearing the faces off of previously first-class families. As for your lives, you will live for now. Very much for your kindness, Young Master Yang, these edible animals seem quite rare and useful. Leave them, young lord. We will wait for you. Yeah, do you want to say something? No. Are you sure? I said no. That means no. We already know everything we need to know. What else would we ask? Come on, go back to your home. Yeah.